Welcome back to Blue Jays Today, where today, everybody, we've got another live play-by-play and reaction, everybody. And this Friday night, we're facing the Yankees yet again. This time around, no Anthony Santander their debut, but we get another look at Yariel Rodriguez and as well Dalton Varsho, who's recovering from that shoulder surgery. So we're going to look at him and a few other interesting names in the lineups as well, including Will Wagner, who we talked about earlier today. This dude might be the most lockiest lock on the Blue Jays other than Ryan Yarbrough to make the team out of camp. And also, we're facing an old friend in Marcus Stroman, who had a lot of things to say to the media, giving up 4 runs so far this spring in 3 2/3 innings pitch after claiming he's a starter, Nick.
I'm off Marcus Stroman.
Yeah, dude, here's the thing. You could talk your shit, but you got to perform, and you're not performing. Yeah, so you can't talk your shit anymore.
Listen, the allure of Marcus Stroman, or like the nostalgia of him being a Blue Jay, and it's like, oh, yeah, we're always going to like this guy. That's long gone for me now. And now I just kind of think he's a little annoying, honestly, with what it is that he comes out and says on the regular. So,
and for me, it's more just like embarrassing, you know? Like I almost feel secondhand embarrassment. If you're gonna talk your shit, you got to put up, and you didn't put up. So
yeah, and again, this isn't the first time that he's ever talked his shit. What we're referring to is like the most recent comments as he came out and was like, oh, like I'm a starter, because they were speculating on him being the bullpen or whatever. He's like, no, I'm a starter. Yeah. Like I'm gonna start.
And so far, he's got over a 9 ERAs this spring. So we're gonna watch and see if the Blue Jays B lineup can go and get to Marcus Stroman. If that happens, then that's gonna be the nail in the coffin for me.
Yeah, 100%. Before we do, let's get into some of the lineups, folks.
Leading off for your Toronto Blue Jays, we've got Will Wagner playing some third base. Interesting, right? We're trying to find ways to get Will Wagner in the lineup. Maybe he goes and plays some corner infield a little bit. Third base is one of them. Dalton Varsho going to be DHing. Hasn't played in center field yet. We're still waiting on that. Joey Loperfido over in left field. I think Joey Loperfido, he should be a left fielder. He's out there in center sometimes. I don't know, just not for him. Let's leave it to Dalton Varsho when he's healthy. Tyler Heineman doing some catching duties right now. So far, the number 2 catcher in the Blue Jays. Ernie Clement, after getting hit in the face, he's back and he repped a homer yesterday, so that was nice to see. Nathaniel Lucas looking to just get a spot on the roster out of camp. Aston Barsher, same boat as well. He's in right field. Jimenez, forgot about that guy a little bit, eh? Second base, he's batting 8 tonight. And then Tirada, shout out to Tirada, who was at our boy Scott's Walk-Off Podcast event last night. He was there with Alan Roden and as well our boy Chad Dallas. So he's in the lineup, playing some first base. And for the pitching, like I mentioned, Yariel Rodriguez, he's been struggling. 18 ERA so far this spring. Can he command that stuff? That's always been the question. But he's got a pretty tough lineup to do it against, Nick.
Yeah, this is like B lineup, they're still missing some pieces, but there is a lot of there's a lot of guys in there that you're going to recognize, right? Austin Wells, he's going to be leading off, will be probably playing a pretty big role with the Yankees this year. Aaron Judge batting behind him. Kind of a bust at this point, though, kind of washed. He's batting 200. So honestly, I want to start the narrative nice and early that Aaron Judge is still right in his head after that bad postseason that he had. And he's just not him anymore. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm going to stick with that. Behind him, though, Cody Bellinger is doing really, really good. He's batting .444 in spring training. Goldschmidt down there. Always forget that he's a Yankee, but he is. Then you got Trent Grisham, Smith, Peraza, Vivas. I don't really know who that is. I have no idea who that is. And then Velasquez down there. He's going to be playing third base. On the bump, like we said, Mark Stroman. He sucks. So let's get to him, folks.
Let's do it, everybody. We've got 44 people in here right now. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. They're taking the field right now.
Oh, and also very quickly, go Pack, go.
Oh, big off season coming up.
Yeah, Adam Canning, stay in the chat, dude. I want to talk to you about some stuff once we get underway here, because I'm on the edge of my seat with what Green Bay's doing. Anyways, let's get to the sponsor of this video.
Hey guys, time for a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Hit your picks and knock it out of the park with Betway. Scan the QR code down below or click the link in the description to join the action. Available in Ontario only, must be 19 years older to participate, and guys, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
Shout out to Betway, everybody. Seriously, scan the QR code, guys. It helps the boys out tremendously. Insider info. Eventually, we're going to have to renew our contract with them. And,
so the more you scan, the better helps the boys.
Yeah, but seriously, they got some great lines over there, guys. If you're interested at all in betting on baseball, this might be one that appeals to a lot of you. You could 3x and then some your money if you bet on the Toronto Blue Jays making playoffs. Now, what does that mean? It means that we probably win 88 games minimum, maybe even more than that. It means that we're going to have to, not get steamrolled by our division. It's going to be tough, but that is why they are giving you such a good multiplier. So if you truly believe in the Toronto Blue Jays, then that is a bet for you. Honestly, though, one that I've genuinely put a significant chunk of money on is Toronto Blue Jays 80 or more wins. You more than double your money.
That's crazy.
2.15 multiplier.
Wow.
And I get it.
On Betway?
Yeah, on Betway.
Wow.
And I get it. We've only won, we only won 74 games last year.
But it feels like 80 games.
It feels like 80 games.
It feels like we're an 80-game win
like we
team.
Could be a 500. We could be a 500 ball team, and that would be totally within the realm of possibility. We get a first pitch right here. That is going to be a strike on Will Wagner. Welcome into the 61 people that are here right now. If you haven't already done so, hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned, everybody, for a big announcement in, I guess maybe after this inning. We'll talk about that.
That one's high upstairs, 1-on-1. Yeah, I guess if you missed the show earlier today, you're in for a big announcement right now. And also, it's a big announcement not only for like what we're doing with the community, but also a big announcement for the channel for the fact that we can do something. You'll hear what I'm going to talk about in just a moment. But 1-1 on Will Wagner. Marcus Stroman, Dales, that one going to be fouled away. Now, Will Wagner, probably other than Dalton Varsho, the most prominent guy in this lineup that could be a big prominent factor on the opening day.
Out of the fringe guys, he feels like the one with, I don't want to say the most upside because there's other guys out there that have, potentially more. But definitely one of the more exciting players at this point to be looking at. That is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman and out.
All right, Will Wagner, he's out. Yeah, again, the great thing about Will Wagner is like even if he struggles in spring, I don't think that retracts from them like saying, "Hey, you gotta start DHing on the first day, buddy."
It really all depends. Like again, the numbers mean nothing. It's more like how are you looking? How do you look? Like if he actually genuinely looks horrendous, then it's like okay, well, maybe a little good. But I don't think he does so far.
Dalton Varsho now up. I wonder if I still have this graphic. Yes, I do. He's back chopping the wood, folks.
And apparently it's supposed to be more now than ever before. That is going to be sent.
Oh, you know what? Good wood. That was good wood.
Yeah, exactly. Can't complain with a well hit baseball right there. Aaron Judge out there. Oh, he is buff. He is a big.
He's just monstrous.
That's the thing.
He covers so much ground.
Big.
He's
just big in every capacity. His face is big. His jaw is. It's all his everything big.
He's just a big person. He'd be a tight end easily.
That's what we've always said, right? Yeah. I mean, like, and honestly, you're an outfielder, you play like relatively, decent outfield. It's like you can catch, you can run, it's like,
oh yeah. 0-1 on Loper Fido, who we've said made a 50-50, it has a 50-50 chance of making the team.
Yeah. This one is definitely up in the air. There's a lot of those kind of outfielders where they might bring one or two bench outfielders at this point, and the question is who's it going to be? Could it be Loper Fido, Miles Straw, Alan Rodin? David Schneider is in that conversation too.
Righty off the bench, they don't really have like
there's a lot, right? And that's not even factoring in like Nathan Lucas or so there's just so goddamn
Nathan Lucas, and that's what Joe Siddle was kind of saying is Nathan Lucas is a lefty, Loper Fido's a lefty. Who else you got there on that bench? Heineman, you're not going to pinch at Heineman. 1 and 2, I think Miles Straw's a lefty too, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he actually?
Yeah, so it's like, how many more It's like now we have too many lefties.
Got too many lefties in the offense and not enough lefties in the pitching staff.
Can anyone pitch? 2 and 2 on Loper Fido. Stroman. Dales. Ground ball right side.
That is going to be 3 up, 3 down. And Goldschmidt and Stroman know what to do other than Anthony Rizzo and Garrett Cole.
Yeah, right?
You know?
All right, guys, let's get to that announcement right away here, everybody. If you missed earlier this in the Blue Jays Today show, we got a new sponsor here on the channel. Big shout out to Amsterdam Brew House, everyone, for being the new sponsor and also the host of the opening day party, everybody.
Dude, it's gonna be legendary.
It's gonna be awesome, guys. March 27th. You want to book off your work, come downtown Toronto. Amsterdam Brew House is on Queens Quay, and you guys can go check it out. It's only like 2 blocks away from the Rogers Center, so even if you are going to the game, come for the pre. Come hang out. Maybe win some prizes. We'll bring out all the details later.
Yeah, we're hoping to, again, like we're still in the works of finalizing some things, but we're hoping to have potentially some ticket prizes, you know, Blue Jay ticket prizes, lots of merchandise, some interactive games, trivia, again, insider stuff here. Got a meeting early next week that we're going to be going over all of this, and more info will be coming. But point being, if you are a fan of us and a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays, call in to work now. It's call in to work.
Absolutely.
This is the place.
Absolutely. Guys, and this half inning is presented to you by our friends at Amsterdam Brew House. It's, again, like we said, it's just a 5-minute walk from Rogers Center where the best Jays fans tailgate and pregame for beers and food. If you don't have tickets, there are a ton of big screens on TVs at the Brew House where you can catch the game. Damn good craft beer, locally brewed in Toronto, and on-site brewery. Check out the latest from the brewmasters at Amsterdam with always rotating adventure brews. Amsterdam Brew House, 245 Queens Quay West, everybody. Shout out to Amsterdam. And now the boys can actually drink beers with logos on the channel. We love Amsterdam. Cheers.
Cheers to that, everybody. As you guys know, we have been trying to get a alcohol sponsor on this show for a very, very long time. And, you know, it sounds juvenile and immature because it is juvenile and immature. But, you know, 5 years ago, Adam and I set out and had a dream where we could get paid to drink beer. And right now we're doing that. So it feels very, very good. Yario Rodriguez coming on to the bump right now. Before we talk about him, shout out to Danielle Cash with a $10 dono saying, hey, boys, can't wait for your event on March 27th for opening day. I will do my best to be there. Go Jays, go! Damn right. That's the
Thank you, Daniela.
That's the vibe for everyone. Okay, everyone in this chat, come on down. Play hooky from work. Come on down.
Let's go. And honestly, I'm not even capping y'all. Like, I actually love Amsterdam. Whenever I go to a bar, that's usually it's one of my 2 choices. Like,
it's easy seriously.
Sipping.
Like 100%, guys. Like we are getting paid to say this, but I don't need to get paid.
I don't need to
because it's fucking awesome.
I literally drank 3 of these before I knew. Like one night, just like I'm gonna have 3 Amsterdam blondes just because I want to. That's in there for a strike. Excuse me, by Yario Rodriguez, 93-mile-per-hour 4-seam fastball.
And it's always the beer of choice when we hit the golf course.
Oh yeah, I love it because again, like 3 of those tall cans that we have is 6 beers.
Yeah, is that what?
That's what it is because it's a double can. It's of the smaller version, the 355. Right. That one's going to be inside strike 2. Now, Yario, you got to get locked in here, buddy, because this is his 3rd start on the bump, and it hasn't been going good for him. He's got a challenge in the top of this lineup. He's got to be able to take him down. That's check swing. Foul. Yo, let's go Yankees, saying Rennell the boy. Rennell the boy. Rennell the boy. Where's Rennell? Yeah, Rennell. Here's 0-2. That one's destroyed. Are you kidding me? That's going. That's going. And that's gone. Addison Barger. That's another leadoff home run by Austin Wells in back-to-back Friday nights. I feel like it's deja vu. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. And he had him on 0-2 as well. What was the sequence there? Like, were we just pumping in fastballs? Like, I don't understand. Where was his fastball? Oh, Lord. Backdoor fastball. He just overhearted the plate and just smoked it.
Yeah, that is gone. That is absolutely gone. Welcome into the 100 people. We're starting down early, everybody. And that wasn't even Aaron Judge. This is Aaron Judge now. That's way inside there. Ball 1. Adam Canning, I see your question. Stay tuned to the half inning. I will answer it.
Yo, so some people in the chat right now are being like, Yario's bad. Yario needs to be able to trade block. As that one's fouled away by Aaron Judge. What do you think about Yariel so far? Like, if he's obviously, I want to put him in the bullpen, but what if he struggles in the bullpen? I think we got to wait till we have a better replacement, but like he's got to get it figured out, man.
I'm still patient with him.
Yeah, like I'm
patient.
That's swing and miss. I'm giving him like the bullpen. Like obviously he's been demoted to bullpen because his starts last year were shaky.
Yeah. I mean, and that's fine, right? Like you are right now. You're the Ross Stripling type, and you're gonna be the long guy. I think you're gonna see a mixture of him and maybe Yarbrough do that a bit. However, because Yarbrough is just a lefty, they might try to reserve him for, specific moments, in which case Yariel would be the long guy. So I probably, let's face it, most of the time you're probably going to see Yariel Rodriguez in games that we've already lost.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? Like that's a low leverage spot for him to figure it out. If he continues to get, if he gets torched this whole season,
and he gets judged to ground out to Mr. Ernie Clement.
Goodbye. If he gets torched this whole season, then after this year, we can talk about how he is a bust. But I'm going to give him this whole year. We're talking about somebody that's never been in MLB before, had a whole year off before last year. I'm giving him this year. If he's bad after this, okay, I'm out. Yeah,
that's exactly where I'm at too. Like, give him the bullpen. Obviously, I don't really feel good having him start yet until he honestly, even if he does actually do well in the bullpen, I don't want to fuck with that, honestly.
Yeah, no,
I want to keep him there, and I'd rather have another guy come up, let's say, to fill in that spot. But if he needs a spot start here and there, okay, sure, but stay in the pen this year.
No, and I think he should be, again, unless we get just decimated with injuries, we should be okay in that regard. So yeah, I mean, I like where he's at right now. I like that it's low leverage, and we'll see what he's got. 1-1 right now on Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, I like his positioning in our totem pole. I don't like what he's doing because he's still, even in the spring, he's been struggling. Last year was struggling. So just give him some time, I guess.
Do you guys think it would be better if he spent that 1 year in the MLB? I'd find it hard to believe that it would hurt,
Yeah.
If I had to choose between better or worse, I'd probably say better. 1-2.
Cody B is going to drill this one. And that's gone.
That's gone.
And here, as we're talking about it,
destroyed.
Dude, this is literally identical to what happened last week. Cody B and Austin Wells both homered in the first. Are we watching a repeat? Did we just? What is going on right now?
Do we actually have last game on replay right now?
Yeah, what is going on right now?
2-0, everybody. That's why we got Amsterdam beers, everybody. Make it easier with
That's
Amsterdam.
right.
And hey, listen.
That's right.
Listen, I would imagine there's 83 people in here. I imagine that quite a bit of you are Canadian. Now, I know that we got some UK people in there and everything like that. But for those Canadians out there, you guys know how important it is right now to be buying and supporting your local Canadian businesses.
Yep.
These guys make their shit 5 minutes from the Rogers Center.
Yeah. Also, what's the price amount for that? That's basically 2 beers. I'm pretty sure it's just over $3.
I paid $3.30 for this from the LCB.
$3.30 for a double beer.
Yeah.
That's a pretty damn good deal.
I'm so happy that we're getting the sponsor now with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Because it's dude, I want to support Canadian businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, I did see someone saying that can someone who's under 19 come? I believe so. You
Definitely.
just can't buy alcohol.
Yeah, no, of course. And I think that we're going to have some interactive stuff, and hopefully some trivia, some games, and everything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amsterdam is open to everybody. Obviously, you cannot drink the beer.
Yeah, of course.
But they have food. They have a bunch of different stuff there. So definitely.
Yeah. All right, 0-2 on Goldie. We are now at 16 pitches for Yariel. We're still 1 out here in the first. What's the alcohol percentage?
You got the light one. I got the regular one. Mine's 5.
This is 5. I got a 4.2. Actually, I got all 3 varieties. So you'll see them throughout the entire game. I got the 3-speed, the blonde, and then I got the IPA, which is 5.8, I believe.
Okay.
So we'll get a whole spectrum.
1-2 right now on Paul Goldschmidt.
Deals. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Nice pitch.
Needed that. Doesn't have the same effect when we're already down 2-0.
Yep. At least, and we wanted a beer sponsor last year, and we kept saying guys, we could easily pitch drink the pain away with blank. Drink the pain away with some Amsterdam.
Yeah, man. I mean, like last year would have been, honestly, it probably would have been bad for us if we had it last year.
Oh, yeah.
I just would have drank so much.
Oh, I know. I know.
That's going to be 0-1 in there on Grisham. Good fastball.
And you already know, like,
Yari Rodriguez.
You know, if we still have Amsterdam into the season, like, you already know, every Friday I'm going to be having Amsterdam. It's going to become a tradition.
Damn right.
That's going to be outside 1-1 on Grisham.
It's a great question, JP. I mean, like, we hope so, actually.
That would be dope.
That would
be the best collab ever.
Insane, man. Like,
dude, that we would have to do 9x9x9s like every month.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like or come up with some other type of challenge too, you know? Like 24 beers, 24 hot dogs. We're live until we finish it.
Oh my god.
You know? So it's however long it takes.
Yeah. Or you know that like fantasy punishment where it's like every beer and hot dog you eat and drink, you can, like shave an hour off the stream.
Yeah.
So like we just have to do
like
that.
we like go sit in some like public place. Start streaming.
Hey, shout out to Dave.
Amsterdam Bone Shaker is a good, strong one. Needed.
Yes.
With all the Vladdy talk.
That's true.
Hey, fair, dude. Fair,
That's true, bro.
Yeah, sadly, I didn't get the Bone Shaker for tonight, but that's, again, they got options.
That's another
man.
great beer right there.
It's a brew house, folks. They got options.
Dude, like, again, no cap as 1 and 2 here comes to Grisham. Let's see. Oh, he's doing a little delay. And he gets to the strikeout. Let's go. Good job, Yariel, after the 2 homers. But, like, no cap. Like, I actually have always drank Amsterdam's beer before I recognized it was Amsterdam. I was like, oh, this is a good beer. I'm going to keep drinking it.
Yeah. Adam Canning, going to answer your question right now. Tune out if you don't care about the Green Bay Packers. He's asking whether or not I prefer that they trade for DK Metcalf, who's turning 28, or trade for Trey Hendrickson, who's had 35 sacks in the last 2 seasons. What's Trey Hendrickson's contract like, Adam? How many years does he have left? Because the one thing that worries me about DK Metcalf is you trade for him, they're asking for like a first and a third, which that's crazy. But you trade for him, and then it's like, boom, immediately sign him back, and apparently wants $30 million or $30 million plus a year, which is a lot. So that worries me a little bit. We need both, though. Your answer is that we need both. So, like, regardless, like, trade for one of them. If I had to choose, maybe DK Metcalf, and then acquire the edge rusher, whether it be through the draft or through free agency or through something. So they need both.
Apparently a lot of edge guys this year in the draft. That's what I've been hearing. I'm a Cardinal fan, so we really need an edge guy. That's all I've been hearing. It's like, we're not so worried about signing someone because we think we're going to go get one in the draft. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and that is totally fair, man. I mean, that's one thing that we were, like, our defense took major strides last year, but the one thing that we were missing was like the consistent pass rush.
Yeah.
And it just like it wasn't getting home enough. Yeah. So we need it.
Most teams, it's like either you have a really good pass rush or a really good O-line. It's like if you have really good both, yeah, you're going pretty far.
Well, exactly right. So to answer your question, Adam Canning, let's get both of them, and then we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Rodeo 2. What's up, guys? What's up, Rodeo 2? Welcome back to the channel. We'll hit 30K subscribers soon. Hope so. With that being said, guys, we're actually, I think we're like 75 away from 29,000. If we could get there, that'd be great. If you're just tuning in or you've been tuning in for a while, hit that subscribe button. Help the boys. I actually want to bring this up because this happened between our show and now. Eric Swanson, he's hurt. He's going to be out for some time right now.
Oh, wow. I missed that completely.
Yeah, forearm issues again. He's going to start the year on the IL.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
A whole new slot has opened up now in the bullpen. Here's the bad thing, though, is that one's in for a strike. Here's the bad thing, though. We need guys. That needs to be a high leverage guy.
Yeah.
We don't have guys with upside at high leverage.
That's not like a no-name. That's like somebody that's pitching in the 8th.
Yes, and we lost that. That's huge, as that one's going to be popped up.
Skied.
Out number 1. Yeah, we need we honestly, now it's time to make the trade. Like, figure out who you want to bring on this team, and we need to make a trade.
Right.
We need to bring in some more bullpen help.
Yeah.
With someone with a potential upside. Because we're missing it. And then with Eric Swanson, because you're saying, we need Eric Swanson for the first 2 months. Yeah. We need to convince this team it's a good team. So we got to make a trade soon, honestly.
And let's face it, right? Like, I mean, I hope that the offense will be better than last year, but we're not going to immediately jump back up to like the top 5 offense we had in years prior. Yeah. So most likely the games that we will be winning are going to be within 3 runs, most of the time, which means a lot of save opportunities and a lot of, setup opportunities where we need to have somebody in there.
Also, Harry's saying Garrett. Like, Garrett's just a depth guy. I mean, we need high upsides. That one's fouled. We need someone to pitch for a sub-3. We need a sub-3 ERA and a whip of 1 or lower. Like, we needed that kind of player.
Yeah, and let's face it, like the good bullpens, the playoff team bullpens, they got like 4 or 5 of those guys.
Yeah, 4 or 5. And like we, with Swanson included, had Hoffman who can do that. Green has the potential to do that. That one's a big foul ball right there. Swanson has done it in the past. He has the potential to do that. And then Jimmy Garcia's done it in the past. So like we had 4 guys that could do it. And obviously some will hit, some won't. But now we just lost one of those. So now we have 3 for at least the beginning of the season. 2-2 on Ernie Clement, who homered yesterday. Super exciting. Roger saying, how's everyone doing? I'm feeling groovy. I'm feeling good. Got my Amsterdam 3-speed right here. Add. Wow. Finally.
Yeah.
It's good. Because I'd always drink a beer and be like, not sponsored by this, not sponsored by that. It's here. There's Clement. Oh, that was right down the middle. That was a good breaking ball right there. 2 gone.
Also, some wild stuff in the NFL that just dropped. Geno Smith just got traded to the Raiders.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go! Again, Cardinal fans. That's my division. Let's freaking go.
That's
get out of here.
Kind of nuts.
Let's go. Like, actually get out of here, Geno Smith.
Yeah. Geno Smith gone. All right. Spot open in Seattle. Aaron Rodgers, question mark?
Honestly, I'll take it. I'll take that. Geno Smith, as that was upstairs, one of those. Geno Smith was just a pain in my ass. Like, this guy was just slinging it all the time.
I know.
And then they had Jackson Smith, Nick Jigba, and it's like he just was crazy.
Seattle was just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Rays. Top of the second here, Nathan.
Oh!
Nathan Lucas blast.
More like Nathan Nukas, as that one's gone.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right, cuts the lead in half. 2 outs in the inning. I was starting to tune out a little bit, thinking that this one was done, but no. Takes Stroman deep. 2-1.
Let's go.
We're on the board.
Let's go, guys. Nathan Lucas.
There's the Marcus Stroman I know.
Yes, absolutely. Again, hey, Lucas, he's fighting for a job. A lot of people were saying 50-50. He might come up. Unlikely he might come up. Like, look, for me, it's like if you want to put him on, now's time. He's going to get older after this point. Like, if you want to burn him, burn him.
Yeah.
Burn the contract.
And you know what's actually kind of wild? I didn't realize this. Nathan Lucas, look at these numbers. Now, keep in mind, extremely small sample size, right?
I think I've seen his numbers. Yeah, exactly. Like in his career too.
Yeah.
Like he's batting .275, 102 at bats with an OPS of .762.
And look, I know that he is like 5 years older, but this was almost the last year's stats were almost exact same to Will Wagner, if not a little bit better, actually, in the same amount of at bats.
That's where I keep coming back, and I know it's not the sexy play as here. The sexier play might be Addison Barger, but like that's where I'm at with him. It's like, look, he's gonna get older and regress from here on out.
Yeah,
you never know.
If you're gonna get anything out of him, like
get him, use it now.
You know,
like you bring him up. If he sucks, okay, back to the minors you go. Like who cares? If he's great. Perfect. There's your 4th outfielder. You don't need to wait for Loperfido to figure out his swing. You know, you could keep Alan Roden down there cooking for when it's time. And as soon as Nathan Lucas sucks, here's Alan Roden. That one's fouled away by Barger.
Now, the one thing about Addison Barger, and you know that we love him because we've had him on the show before and whatever, great guy. I just think his swing's too violent.
It's too much.
I just think it's like so much. Like, we're on 2 strikes right now. Let's see what he does.
And he is going to jam shot. See,
all right, that's the Blue Jays Today curse. It happens every single year. But that was a pretty violent swing.
But it was but here's the thing. He got jammed. Like, he pushed it and muscled it over the infielder, but it wasn't a good barrel. He got jammed. Like, you know, that's the thing is like let's see it again. Yeah, he got jammed, but he was able to literally muscle it, pun intended here.
I mean, I guess that is the one thing that you can say. I mean, like, going to the gym helps in that regard, right? Like,
potentially, right? Like, he's just pushing it. Like,
just literally pushing it.
He just pushed it. Like, But again, like I think I don't know what he's doing because when he came on the show with us, as Leo Jimenez is up, he's just doing a lot of strength. Like players eventually, as they get older, realize like, fuck, I'm gonna hurt myself doing this, and I can perform better and stay healthy if I do more like stretching and yoga.
It's always that like counterintuitive thing. Like I remember last year in one of the first golf rounds that I played, we got big into golf. You know, one of the randos that I was playing with, who's been playing for a long time, is these old ladies. That's going to be a ground ball, maybe. Oh, where we get the rest doesn't matter.
Oh, end of the inning.
End of the inning right there, but we got one back. You know, there was these two old lesbian ladies that I was playing with, both Blue Jays fans actually. And you know, I was fucking up because it was early in the season. I wasn't doing very well. And you know, they were telling me it's like it's a counter thing, right? The slower you swing, the more controlled you swing, the further the ball goes. You know,
the more free you are.
And I'm like, I know that, but I want to kill it.
Yeah.
And then later in the season, I actually started doing that. So
yeah, like it looks like Addison Barger wants to kill it every single time. And yeah, I mean, even when I played baseball, like my coaches would say, "Hey, stop trying to kill the ball. Like just swing for easy. Be athletic. Swing for easy. Like you can do it. It's in your body. It's in the motion that you're doing. Like, you know."
Also, update on the Geno Smith thing. I don't know if you're going to like this. After trading Geno Smith for a third-round pick, Seattle sets its sights on Sam Darnold.
That's fine.
So
that's fine.
Sam Darnold, same thing.
It could have been like, that Sam Darnold year could have just been like a once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, it's all good all of a sudden, and then garbage.
Yeah, 100%, man. He's gonna get money, which is so good for him. You know.
Yeah, go get some money, Sam Darnold.
Go get some money, and you know what? That'll be that.
Yeah. We got 104 people in here right now. If you haven't already done so, hit that like button, subscribe to Blue Jays Today. Let us know when we get to 69 likes, because you know how we like to throw you guys up on that board, whoever number 69 is. And also, again, big shout out to Amsterdam Brewery. We're going to be going down there March 27th, guys. Opening day event for the pregame. So even if you got tickets to the opening day event against Baltimore, come before the show, before the game, 1 o'clock-ish. We'll be down there, drinking some beers, hang out. But if you're not going to the game, stay. We're going to be doing this exact same show, this live play-by-play on YouTube in the Brew House. So come on down. Book out your work, everybody.
Yeah.
Book it out.
Danielle's saying the Jays need to develop better catchers. I don't know. I mean, like
we already have.
Yeah, like I don't really think that's the problem, right? Because if you think about it, like Danny Jansen, developed by the Blue Jays.
Yep.
Alejandro Kirk, developed by the Blue Jays. They had Moreno, traded him away. They had who was that other guy that they
Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
Yeah, he's the catcher backup catcher for Washington. Still backup catcher.
Again, like in the league.
He's in
right?
the league.
Like traded him away.
Yeah.
So they've had guys come up and like be actual MLB players. Like nobody like fucking JT Realmuto or Adley Rutschman, but still players, and we've kind of just got rid of them all.
We got rid of them all, and like literally, like Jansen's a starting catcher, Moreno's starting catcher, Kirk's a starting catcher, and then Riley is a backup. Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, that's a pretty good hit rate. Like
that's pretty good.
Like I would go so far to say that that's one of their better positions that they developed.
Yeah, like
the problem is, and again, recency bias. There isn't the next guy now. There's no next guy.
No, we got rid of them all, guys. That's what happens. All right. 1-2 on who the hell is this? No idea. We're in the weird Pereira. That one hits a left field.
Gonna be
Will Wagner!
And
Will Wagner!
Wow, okay. I thought that was going to be a hit for sure.
Gold star for Will Wagner. That's what I'm talking about.
Will Wagner eats it up.
Get this guy at third base. Get some third base reps. I think Will Wagner has, like we've already talked about, obviously he's going to get lots of starting opportunities, but you can slot him in at third, you can slot him in at first, you can slot him in at DH. You just move him around. Whoever wants an off day, move him around.
Yeah.
He can find he can find playing time. Here we go. This is Peraza. That one's in for a strike. Let's see if we can get a nice bounce back inning here. That was a hard hit ball, but Willie Wags just eats that one out. That one is too high. Too high. Who do you see as the leadoff hitter first game? Bo Bichette. I would bet my money on it. Unless he's hurt. But that's what happens. I would bet Bo Bichette. Here's the 1-1. Oh, broken back, jet swing back to Yariel. That's going to be an easy out. Gone. 2 gone. We have no one right now. That's what I mean. We can't have Kirk playing every day. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If we didn't trade away one of those guys, you know, or we sign back Danny Jansen, then we wouldn't have to necessarily. But that's the situation we're in.
I was genuinely surprised when, like, pretty early on in the offseason, they were just like, yeah, no, we're not worried about it.
Yeah.
Like, they came out and they said that, and I was like, really?
Yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah, like, I thought that was going to be one of the, like, big things that you were looking at, and they never did.
And, like, there is guys out there, I think, who's still... Oh, wow, that was hard hit.
Yeah, on a fucking rope there.
That almost hit Yarl in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Base knock.
Two. Again, this is what I'm watching for. Like, how is the ball coming off the bat? 2 very hard hit balls this inning. Holy, that
was on a rope.
Wow. 2 very hard hit balls this inning and last inning. Damn. Yeah, Kirk's knees aren't going to hold up. They're not going to be plays every day. That's why you have to play Heineman or Bethencourt or whatever. That's the swing and a miss right there. Number 9 hitter Velasquez. You're gonna have to play one of those guys every 3rd or 4th game. You know, that's just a reality. Granted, he did play a lot last year when Danny was gone, so something to note. 0-1, but now we're trying to win, so it's a little bit different. All season. Velasquez. That's high. 101. Yeah, Jeremiah saying Judas Smith got traded to the Raiders. Good. Actually, if they get Sam Darnold, then it's like, okay, you're the same, I guess.
It's kind of the same, you know. Like, I mean, I think there's a lot of guys that are, you know, they could get that are a bit like they're probably. I mean, they made playoffs last year. They're not going to blow it all up, right?
Yeah.
Did they win the division?
No.
Or was it the Rams?
It was the Rams.
Or they might not have made
playoffs. They didn't make playoffs last year.
My bad. But they came close enough that it's like, I mean.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
There you go,
there
Rodriguez.
You go.
See, he always shows flashes of like, well, he's up against Velasquez.
Yeah.
But like, you know, he could drop in a curve and like zoom a fucking heater by you, get you a swing and miss down low. But like, when they're on the heater, like, holy crap, they smack it. Like, I wonder if he needs more movement. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a 4-seamer. Like, I wonder if he needs to develop, like, a sinker. You know, it's funny. Like, very rarely you see a pitcher have success nowadays with an elite 4-seamer. You know, like, they have to have either, like a really elite secondary pitch that's, like, so good and they can command it, or they need a fastball with some sink. Like, just to get them off it. Because, like, if your secondary stuff isn't that good, you need to get a fastball with movement. Because like I'm like, okay, well, you can't control your secondary. I'm just gonna sit in your juicy rope of a fastball and smash it. You know? And that's what made Bowden better, was he developed the splitter. And it's like, okay, that splitter became so gross. Now and you can command it, I can't hit your 4-seam anymore. So yeah, and like Kevin Gosman, your splitter's so nasty, your 4-seamer's like scary fast now. Like I'm looking for the splitter. So what the fuck? We're seeing this ad
this
like
is
1,000
like the
times.
6th time I've been keeping track. This is like the 5th or 6th time of this goddamn Daredevil thing. Also, let me just say, I mean, I like superhero stuff just as much as the next guy. I'm a big Marvel Rivals player right now. So I like all that. Batman's great, all whatever. Daredevil is the dumbest goddamn superhero that I've ever heard of ever.
What's his thing? Like, what's the story?
So my understanding of it, and I'm not a huge fan or whatever, so I don't know a whole lot, but my understanding is that he was blinded from like an early age.
Okay.
So he's blind. So he developed his other senses so well. So that like,
no offense to anyone who's blind or anything, but
But I mean, like, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what that sounds like? If you guys ever watched The Boys, you know that scene where they bring in the blind superhero?
No, I don't remember that.
It's like, so they're auditioning whoever's gonna fill in for like Starlight, and then they bring in this blind superhero, and he like, I forget what he does. He like kills him or almost kills him or something, like a Homelander.
Right.
And being like, this is dumb. Basically just showing like this is
Yeah, I mean, so that was that they were adding Daredevil there. Because that's his whole thing. Is like, and he's flying around doing these crazy things. I'm like, because he can hear it, you know?
What
or sense. It doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense.
Okay, we got Marcus Stroman here, top of the third. We've got Tirada and then top of the lineup, so we'll see some of the boys play. That one's going to be downstairs. Let's see if we can like really spank Marcus Stroman. Should the Jays go and try and sign Robertson to replace Swanee? Robertson who? Sign Robertson who? That one's popped up but out of play.
Daniela, is that like what his superpower is though? Like he's just blind. that's legitimately like. Let me know. Maybe I'm talking about my ass, but like I think his superpower is that he's literally blind.
Okay, like my superpower is a disability, but then enhances my other abilities.
So good,
which is true. It actually does.
I know it does. Yeah, I know it does. Can you fight 20 guys at once?
Yeah. Like, what's the additional thing here? Like, did he get? Yeah. Did they do some treatment or something on him that like radioactive?
That's the thing.
Ears?
Like
then I might buy into.
You know, like
that.
It's like legit. Like you know, like maybe you got bit by like a bat, and then you got their sonar. Right. And it's like okay, now I can get it. You got sonar, so it's it's okay.
Also, David Robertson. He's still a free agent. David Robertson. That's a 3-2 count. That's chop, but foul.
Yeah, I think David Robertson is still a free agent, actually.
Wow.
He's really old now, but...
yeah. What did he do last year?
Years ago, he was really good.
Yeah. What did he do last year? Yeah, he's 39 now. Oh, okay. Dude, he had a 3 ERA in how many? 68 games? 72 innings?
Does he want to play baseball?
1.11 whip? Dude, sign this guy.
Does he want to play?
Does he want to play
that's the
baseball?
only thing I can think, right? Is like because that's an immediate ad for like anyone that's not the Dodger. Maybe even the Dodgers.
Yeah, what the hell? Good bring up there. Who was that? Who brought that up? Willard. That's a great bring up right there. Yeah, go get David Robertson. That's like a immediate sign. Is he a lefty too? If he's a lefty too, then what the fuck are we doing here, guys? No, he's a righty.
Laura Lee Z, you're definitely not a Marvel fan. Couldn't disagree. Well, here's the thing, Laura. I love Iron Man.
Oh, that's
going to be in there. That's a strikeout. That's strikeout. I love Iron Man. I think Iron Man's great. Such a well done character right there. I've always loved the Thor stuff, Thor movies and everything like that. Adam can attest. My favorite video game right now is Marvel Rivals. I just don't like the makeup of Daredevil. Unless I have it wrong. Yeah. Unless I have it wrong.
So Scott's saying, sorry, Nick, but Aquaman is below Daredevil. In terms of film, I heard the films of Aquaman are really bad. Like the second one apparently was like really bad.
Yeah, I actually did hear that as well. I don't know.
That's in there for a strike. No, my favorite, I'm not really into Marvel too much, but my favorite Marvel, because it's fucking hilarious, is Deadpool.
And those are great movies as well. I want to watch the more recent one because I also love like the X-Men movies are actually top tier.
Right.
Like those are like really good. Yeah. Really good.
Who would have thought a Wolverine and Deadpool crossover? Mm-hmm. That one's upstairs, and it's also Willy Wags here, everybody. 2-2, Willy Wags. Yeah, and again, like I'm not a Marvel guy, but that's all I've ever heard is Iron Man's like the best franchise.
Those are actually like genuinely, at least the first one for sure, and the second one too. But the first one is actually like a very good movie. Ground
out by Willy Wags, 2 gone. Yeah, that
and like Robert Downey Jr. is great.
Yes. That Thor.
I was never a big fan of. I was never a big fan of the Captain America movies. Maybe you'll disagree with me, Laura.
No, I tried to watch all the Marvel movies, but in order of their years. I remember I started, but I had to start with the first one, Captain America, and I was like, "This is kind of dumb."
No, it's not my. I'll be honest. That's like
the U.S. Army sends Captain America, who like doesn't really have any powers, just like a really fucking awesome shield.
He's like built. He's built different.
He's just built. He's just like, I'm him. I'm just him. I go in and just kill all the Nazis, and I'm like, oh, that's just weird.
1-1. Laura says Iron Man's great. He doesn't have any superpowers either. Here's the thing, Laura. You don't need superpowers. Because like Batman, for instance, definitely my favorite superhero. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just
got gadgets.
Like, he's
rich.
He's super rich. He got trained by this elite, assassin corps, and he's obviously got all his cool shit, and he's very, very smart. So yeah, like for me, it's not about having the superpowers. Like Iron Man, similarly, super rich and built himself effectively, a suit that makes you a superhero.
Varsho fouls that off. We're 1-2 right now. Marcus Stroman just mowing through this lineup.
Daredevil.
What's your thing?
I can't buy into it. I just can't buy into it.
1-2. Deals. Varsho fouls that high one off. He's chopping. Oh yeah, right. Our one graphic we have. Bum 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 bum. Good evening, y'all. Zab Egger. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing, Abba? We're having some beers tonight. That's down low. Good
Amsterdam beers.
Amsterdam. We're having
not like the
Amsterdam.
location Amsterdam, but like Amsterdam Brew House.
Amsterdam Brew House, right up there. You can see the logo. Amsterdam Brew House, everybody. Deals. Fouled away.
Fouled off. And in Laura, just to prove that like it's not the superpowers that I care about. I'm also not a big fan of Superman either. I like the idea of Superman, but the problem with Superman is that he's quite literally invincible right up until you have this little rock.
The kryptonite.
And then he's like nothing. And it's just like, okay, well, what can
why don't we just run around with these rocks? Where do you get the rocks? Actually, I don't know where you get the rocks. That was hit the left field. That's going to be a fly out end of the inning right here for the Jays going down 1-2-3. Where, I know you can get the kryptonite from this like planet, right? What is
planet
it?
Krypton, I think it is.
Krypton, yeah.
It's just like I guess for me, like if you're gonna be a superhero,
here we go.
You gotta have there it is again. Like just picture all of what's happening right now.
Blind.
But he can't see.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane, right? It's
how does he
wild.
hear the bullet coming to him?
Because he's got that many good senses, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyways, what is everybody's favorite superhero or superhero franchise or superhero movie or comic or TV show or whatever? You guys let me know.
You know what? I guess, even though I do love Deadpool, but it's just like a different thing. I guess I would also have to go Batman, because growing up I watched Batman. I forget which one. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Or what
that
was his name?
it was Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Had Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. That one was. I watched that so many times growing up, and then I got like the video game, and then I've seen Dark Knight, and I really like Dark Knight. That whole like fairy scene was crazy. I remember watching that.
Yeah, I mean that trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises. Like those are phenomenal movies. Have you seen all three?
No, I've seen just the Dark Knight.
Highly recommend. Like because they are all like it's all linear. Like the whole story of.
Which one is the one where the hospital blows up with Keith Ledger?
That is the Dark Knight.
That's that Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah. So that was that, and then also too. Have you seen the newest Batman? With Robert Pattinson.
No, but I wanted to see that one.
Highly recommend as well. Yeah. Different vibe, but like also fucking awesome.
And I like the first Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. I haven't seen the second. I heard it turned into a musical.
Yeah.
With Lady Gaga, and I'm just like, I don't understand why we did that. Yeah. Why did we just like change the entire theme of this movie?
I mean, I'll be honest, man. Like, I just heard so many bad things about it.
I heard so many bad things.
I don't need to. I've seen enough bad movies. I don't need to waste 2 hours of my life. 0-1 right now on Austin Wells.
He homered back in the first off of Yariel. Yariel's here. This is pitch number 38. He's going to miss there. 1-1. I almost want to see it, though, just to, like, understand. Because, like, the first movie had so much potential for the second, but it never happened. Yo, shout out to Just in the Nick of Time with a $2 dono.
Donated $2 to the boys. You boys see who the Leafs got today? Any opinion?
See, there's a voice that is on this thing now. I don't know how to get rid of, but it's here now. Just in the Nick of Time goes, yeah, you boys see who the Leafs got today? Any opinion? I did, and I actually don't. I'm gonna sound stupid to the hockey fans out there. I actually don't know who they are.
I didn't really see.
I don't know who they were.
Wow.
I'm that far removed. I was like, who? And everyone's like, has opinions on it. And I'm like, I have no idea. What you tell me? Actually, just in the nick of time. Like,
seriously, yeah.
I have no clue.
2-2 right now. That one was way in, and honestly close to Austin Wells' face right there. Also, too, I never actually responded to everybody and their superheroes who they said. Couple Iron Mans in there. Love the Batman movies. Batman the Animated Series is amazing. Yeah, Batman's got some really good animated stuff, too. Lower lead between Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Wolverine. That's super fair. Actually, full count right now on Austin Wells. Yuri Rodriguez deals. That one's going to be a hit right through both of them. Found the perfect spot.
This could be a two-bagger.
And
it should be a two-bagger. No,
it's going to be one.
Okay, wow.
Only a single right there for Austin Wells. He played it real safe. Also, too, I guess, maybe I misled everybody. Yeah, my favorite superhero, definitely Batman. But my favorite movies right now are the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Those are so fucking good.
And what was the worst Batman movie? Was it the one with Mr. Freeze?
Oh, here's the thing. Listen, I actually tried to rewatch that recently, or like within the past year or something. I don't know. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
It is objectively terrible. Yeah. But as a kid,
that's
it's
the thing.
Awesome.
I was. You have to put in my perspective. I was 5 years old.
Yeah. Same, dude. Like when I was very young, like I watched that movie like double-digit times.
Yeah. It was on the VHS tape. Anytime we went camping, I would throw that shit in at night and watch it.
Yeah. We had I think we had the DVD of it, and same. Like I mean, again, objectively a horrendous movie. But like as a kid, it's like got the action and it's just great stuff. That one's fouled back right there.
Also, we got a dono in here by Scott Farr. We had the thing reading off. I gotta change that because like some of you send a longer thing and it just reads the whole thing off. I feel like we're like talking over each other. But shout out to Scott Farr. Thank you for the dono saying, Nick, Daredevil got hit with haze waste as a boy. Oh, and that heightened other senses. So night, he has sonar type power to see objects around him. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So that actually, that's more than I understood it to be. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, like
still wild.
Yeah. But still, yeah, like if you're a bat,
Yeah. It's like okay.
But then also, why? I think he's getting called Batman. They already took that name. Now you're Daredevil. Yo, strikeout of Aaron Judge.
You know what? That's a big one. That's a big one.
One gone. Now he's got Cody B homered off him in the first coming up. Or why don't you be like Waste Man? Toxic Waste Man. Sonar guy. Daredevil. What is it? Maybe because he's like risking it with no sight.
Daredevil.
Like I don't care. I can't see, but I'll.
Dark. Abba Edgar put it in the chat, and I think he actually might be onto something here. It's like I'm pretty sure that was Marvel's response to Batman's success. Is like like Batman, like back in the day when comics were a thing, right? Like well, they're still a thing, but like
Oh, hit to the right side. That's a fair ball. Gonna be at least a two-bagger. Let's see if Wells can score. Oh, you're gonna get him. And they got Cody B.
Who was that?
That was Barger out in right field. Addison Barger.
With the guns? All right.
Hey, I know he's got a strong arm. They can't take that away from him. He's got a cannon of an arm.
I love watching him in the field because like you can see the maximum effort every single goddamn time.
His arm is by far, I think, his best attribute. Like, look at this freaking bang, wham, boom, one hopper, two hopper right at the end, boom. gone. Are we? Oh, what's going on? Plays on a review? No. Okay, I was gonna say. I thought I heard the umpire say players on a review. I'm like, this is spring training. Now we got a runner at third. 2 outs. Oh, and there's Chris being a member for 8 months. Let's go. Saying Wonder Woman, fellas. Hot AF into whips wearing stockings and glove. It's over. She wins. Fair enough, Chris. If that's what you want, if that's what you're into.
Yeah, they did
that's what you're into.
Let's face it. I mean, they got Gal Gadot prancing around in, scantily clad clothes and dominating everybody. So
no judgment.
What's not to like, right? Like,
we got 1-on-1 on Paul Goldschmidt. Oh yeah, let me throw you up on the board here, Chris. That one's hit, and this should be the end of the inning. There's Ernie. Of course it is.
Bye-bye. All right, we get out of that one unscathed. Austin Wells almost went it all the way around, but he didn't quite. And honestly, strikeout on Judge. Like, I mean, the 2 home runs off the top weren't great, but Yariel kind of finding it.
Finding it a little bit. How many hits did he give it up?
4
or 5?
I don't think 5. I think 4.
He gave up 1 in the second.
Yeah, and he gave up 1.
2.
No. Oh, yeah, 2. Yeah, right, because he got right.
I think he gave
so
up.
So then that is 5. That's 5.
5, yeah. A lot getting hit around. Getting hit around, That's the thing. Give me 1 inning. Like, that's the beauty of being a bullpen guy versus being a starter. Also, there's probably pitching differently in spring training, but being a bullpen guy, it's like, what 1 or 2 pitches are working for you today? Just pitch those. He's a 5-pitch mix guy. Drop 3 of them. Throw 2 pitches. And do it for 1 inning, 2 innings max. Because you're only going to see the guys 1 time through. You're not going to see another guy again. You have to mix it all up again. Just throw your best pitches. That's why they have better ERAs and whips.
Yeah.
Like, you just unload.
Deadpool also a favorite mine. Yeah, Deadpool's great. And also, too, like, now that you guys are reminding me, I kind of want to rewatch the X-Men movies. Because those are, like, top tier. Top tier. Very good.
All right, well, we got 100 people in here right now, everybody. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. Where are we at in terms of the like totals? Did we get there? I don't think we did.
I see 4.
I see 4 on this one. Let me refresh it. Where are we at? We're at 43. If you haven't already done so, guys, like I said, just hit that like button. We're trying to get to 69. Well, shout out to whoever number 69 is. And as well, shout out to Amsterdam Brew House. If you guys don't have plans for the 27th, or you're planning to watch the game, but you want to add a little bit of excitement to it, you got to come down to Amsterdam Brew House, which is literally a 5-minute walk away from the Rogers Center. We're going to be there on opening day, drinking some Amsterdam brews.
And we're going to be there a lot more than an opening day, too, most likely. Live. So it's going to be an awesome time. It is the spot this year. Also, someone coming in here and saying, White House today still happening? World War III peak content. Listen, someone. Adam and I actually had like.
Did we do that off camera or on camera?
What?
The White House today.
The idea was said on camera.
On camera, okay.
And then this is going to be out right there by La Profita. 1 pitch out. Adam and I had a like semi-serious conversation for like 20 minutes after we got off camera. And we're like, that'd be a pretty good idea.
Dude, like, okay, even if we did White House Day, we did a Canadian version of it where it's like, we could really milk this whole Canada-US thing right now. Like, totally milk it.
I mean, like, this is the crazy soap opera that, we've ever been a part of. Dude, I mean, like, the content is writing itself.
Listen, of course. And listen, like, as Heineman comes to play, like I, as a Canadian, again, I'm 27 actually this weekend. In my 27 years of life, I can say this for a fact. I've never felt more united as a country because of this one thing that's going on. Like, literally, grocery stores have Canadian maple leaves on products and saying, like, buy this, it's Canadian.
Yeah.
Everybody, not a single person in Canada right now is saying, you know what? Trump is right. Like, he should tax me 25% on all my goods.
Everybody I want to pay more for my groceries.
This is the right thing to do. That's swing and a miss. One and two.
That one duffel bag of fentanyl that went across the border. That's a big problem.
That's why my fucking ketchup should be now 25%.
That'll
increase.
do it.
Yeah, that'll show me for not doing anything about it.
1 and 2.
Oh,
fine grass.
Find.
Nah, it's gonna be that by Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey, you know what? I think even Americans see it too. Like some of them, someone saying, "I'm American. Sorry about the tariffs, guys, bro." And we're sorry about the tariffs to you too. Like, look, you're getting effed up just as much as we're getting effed up. So we're all the losers here are us. Mm-hmm. We're the losers. They don't care about that. We're the ones suffering.
White House today would slap everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at all this content we're making right now. Like, 0-0. First pitch is a strike there to Clement. Let's go.
2 outs right now. 0-1. 2-1's the score. New York over Toronto.
Deals. Oh, he went.
Don't do that. Dude, that was in the dirt.
Dude, that's me and LB this show where I'm like, oh, I knew it was a ball, but I really wanted to hit it. 0-2. Come on, Clement. It's actually a tight ball game. It's all said and done. Oh, shout out to Lindsay. BS one's fouled away. Happy birthday, Adam.
Canadian to the boys. Happy birthday, Adam. See you guys soon.
Yo, let's go, Lindsay B. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for the birthday wishes and a $20 donut, and we will see you soon at Amsterdam Brew House.
March 27th. I know Lindsay's going to be there. We love her. Mm-hmm. We love Lindsay. Seriously, we love her. And we know that all of you guys will love her as well. So please come.
Lindsay B., thank you so much. We'll party hard this weekend.
Hello?
Business call here, everybody.
Hello? Hello?
1 and 2 right now on Clements.
Have you ever heard of
that was popped up to right field.
We're going to be hosting an event on March 27th, Amsterdam Brew House, for opening day Blue Jays baseball. You should come.
That's the end of the inning. Telemarketer?
Nobody said anything to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I get those calls sometimes too, and I'm always thinking, like, what's the point here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what are they doing?
If I'm on here for long enough, are you going to steal all my information?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I always think. And I'm like, are you gonna like trigger more phone calls to me? That's what happens actually sometimes. If you answer some of them, they'll send you more. And I'm like, but then here's the thing, I'm going to answer every phone call. You never know when it's going to be.
Lindsay says, I wish I could. I'm working in Hamilton, but I'll be there in spirit. No. Lindsay, I don't think you heard.
You're not working.
I don't think you heard. You are not.
It's also like opening day, beyond the event. Come to the event, of course. But like it's opening day baseball. You shouldn't be working at all. And I know you, Lindsay, because we see you here all the time. Look, even if I didn't have a channel, I would be booking off work. I don't care. I'm watching opening day. You got to make it happen. Got to make it happen.
Katie Flower Smith saying, I got 5 calls in the past 3 days from likely spam. Also, apparently it wasn't spam. It was my girlfriend trying to get in the door.
Oh, shit.
Apparently there's a line of people waiting as well. But you didn't tell me that she was coming this early. I didn't realize she was coming this early, so it was not my fault. And I've realized recently, ever since I got back from Portugal, it pops up likely spam as the front desk.
You know what? And you know your phone on my end still has you as like your Gmail?
Really?
Yeah, you're still the Gmail to me.
That's
like,
weird.
You're doing Orion right now.
Hello, please come in.
Hey guys, congrats on the beer sponsor, says Console Cowboy. Console Cowboy knows we wanted a beer sponsor earlier. And holy crap, it's thick. Thick. What's your name?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a thick booty. We were literally here last week looking at this guy's booty. This guy's pictured in this in Tampa is where they're at. Jennings. Holy moly, the guy has the thickest ass I've ever seen on him. Like,
that's crazy.
You thought Robbie Ray was thick? He was thick because his pants were tight.
No, this is he's
cake.
Got the juice, dude. He's got the juice.
Cake.
Yeah. Yo, do me a solid. Go find my phone number and message that instead of the email.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that should, because you don't see that in the group chats, do you?
No, I do. You're still that number.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See, I haven't messaged you since you got back.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It's weird, but then look, yeah, like
I know. I think you gotta like trigger it.
Trigger it? Okay.
I don't know, man.
Oh, maybe then it'll come up for me.
It's fucking weird.
Let's see. Yeah, see, you're still this.
Okay, let me send something in there. Whoa.
3-1 on Jennings. Yeah, see, you're still that.
Weird.
It's weird. Maybe you have to like. I actually asked Ryan how he did it, and Dan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turned off. Okay, whatever. There's a problem for later today.
Yeah.
3-1 on Grisham.
Katie saying, "Wish I could join you as 3-1 upstairs." That's ball 4. Come on, thick King Jennings. Let's go. Katie saying, "Wish I could join you on opening day, but it's a little too far of a drive."
No.
Katie, you don't understand.
Listen.
Don't understand.
Listen. All right. It's gonna feel like you're flying there, with the anticipation of opening day and just the camaraderie and all of the good stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're going to love it because you can sit down and again, there could be prizes worth your time.
Prizes, yeah.
Could be games.
Let's not forget about the prizes, right?
Yeah, that's right. Lots of stuff happening. There should be some sort of element of that for sure.
Yeah.
A benefit for you coming.
Yeah.
And then you'll also get the experience from like 1 o'clock to 6, 7 of I don't know if you're a drinker or not, but you'll have some at least great food.
Tell you what, guys, the first 20 people that show up, I'll make them a specialty cupcake.
You're gonna bake some cupcakes?
20's not that much, right? 20 cupcakes.
I've never baked 20 cupcakes.
I've never baked 20 cupcakes either, But like, listen, if that's the difference between Katie coming or not coming because she wants her fucking cupcake,
Katie has to come. Katie has to come.
It's like I'll make it happen, right?
Also, we're gonna have Matt here. Thick King Jennings. My goodness, that's an ass. Jennings is needing a talking to.
Victoria, come here.
You got to look at this guy's ass.
It's fucking nuts.
It's actually insane. Okay, like we shouldn't even said anything. We should have just brought her over here to say like, what do you notice? Because it pops out the most.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like, watch him pitch the baseball. It's insane.
Oh my god, that thing is popping, dude.
It's like his quads too.
Oh, everything. This guy squats 500.
Damn.
Like I'm convinced. Look at even the calves are a little poppy.
What? Like look at that.
Look at that thing.
It's fucking crazy, honey. I've never seen a thicker
ass.
That's bootylicious.
It's
I've
nuts.
never seen a thicker ass
It's
than that.
literally nuts. Yeah. It's tough. It's actually tough to watch baseball when that guy throws.
I know. Wow. Temp saying, wait a second, that's tempting. That's right.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Leah Herring was supposed to be bringing me cupcakes. I'm doing the opposite.
Yeah.
Leah, I assume that you're going to be coming as well, right? Even though I'm pretty sure Leah lives in BC, but that might be too far to drive. That might be too far.
Pandem saying, are you guys lit already? Honestly, I'm like, because again, like each of those things is a beer. This is technically my 3rd beer.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm almost done my second beer, please. I don't know.
That's going to be
it out. And
back up.
And one
There
gone.
you go. Dude, that's the scariest feeling when you have to back up on a pop-up. First of all, you don't know what's behind you, but also second of all, it's like, that's not control. You're on your tippy toes going back, like
could fall over.
You don't really know. You can't really pace yourself. Okay, it's Peraza. Can we win a game? What is our record this spring training? That's what I want to know.
Lee says, a bit far, yeah, but I want to send you opening day cookies. I want you to do that too, Leah. I know that we've been flirting with that idea back and forth, right? Cookies, cupcakes, flatty extension cupcakes, right? All that stuff. I haven't forgotten.
That's right.
Opening day, the last dance.
The Last Dance cupcakes. That's you spell it the Last Dance.
Listen,
of Bo and Vlad.
If you could send us opening day. Oh. No, he's there. If you can send us opening day cookies, then maybe I don't even need to do the cupcakes, because then it's like, okay, the first 20, 30 people that come, they get one of Leah's cookies, and that can be the thing. You know what I mean?
Y'all, okay, I hear you. Exactly. Leah can provide the cupcakes. Here's the thing, guys. Okay, as also 2-0 right here to Peraza, and we fouled away 2-1. Did you know that we're second in the Grapefruit League?
See, I knew that we were winning a significant amount of baseball games, actually.
I thought we were losing because we were on a stretch recently, but no, because the last 10 were 5-4. Okay, we got off to a great start, but still 7-4. 7-4, y'all.
Yeah,
let's win tonight. Let's go.
Also, Katie Flower Smith with some good news here, saying at 64 almost, I'm just not doing a 3-hour drive on a Friday night after a game, and that's great news because it's actually on a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
Actually on a Thursday, Katie. So again, great news. I agree with you. On a Friday, it'd be too much.
And it's not after the game; it's before the game.
Right.
So it's during the day. You'll have lots of energy.
Yeah.
So
and I guess you'd just sleep at the Rogers Center.
Yeah, yeah. 2-2, or sleep at Amsterdam, whatever floats your boat. Yeah.
Also, we got it's J Gamer 123 saying, "Hey guys, I'm super drunk on a Friday night and having a vibe.
I've been there, bro.
What's the thoughts on Yariel Rodriguez?" So listen, we kind of said this off the top. Big Butt's getting the moment here.
Jennings thick.
Yariel Rodriguez is not very good at baseball right now. That doesn't mean that he's never going to be good at baseball. And the role that he's in is going to grant him low leverage opportunities to figure out if he's good at baseball, at least at the MLB level.
Well, that's ball 4 right there.
That's going to walk right there.
Second, 1 out. We got to win.
Okay, Big Butt. Let's put it in the zone.
Come on, big
here.
booty boy.
So for me, I get the criticism and I understand I just get it all, but I also think that you sign this guy to a relatively long-term deal, last offseason, and the thinking was that this is going to be a project. This is a project pitcher.
Correct.
He's not coming in ready. This is still part of the project. And after this year, he finishes this year and it's terrible and he doesn't look good and whatever. All right, then we can talk. Maybe the project's not working. Right now, though, I'm still pretty much just as in on him as I was right after we signed him.
Yeah, all I'm expecting him from this year is to be a long relief bullpen guy to play in 10 up, 10 down situations, or 5 up, 5 down situations. I'm going to say for a strike. So go learn how to face big league hitters at that leverage. That's it. That's it for me. 0-1. He'll be in the game if we're up 10-5. He'll be also in the game if we're down 0-5. That one hits a right field. Going to get past the second baseman. This could score.
That's going to score for sure.
Oh, look at Barsha throw to third.
He's trying, but yeah, it's
shouldn't be good.
3-1 right there, and he does make it to third as well. So you got a runner at first and at third, 1 out. Big Butt might be able to squat, but I don't know about pitching.
Holy shit! This guy just needs to go get an OnlyFans or something.
Yeah,
and just take booty pics.
Like quite literally, I think that there's a better career path for
100%.
Like
monetarily speaking.
Yeah. No, there's other things that you could do.
Just take butt pics.
Just shit on camera.
Just poop.
That's enough.
I was gonna say. I have a question for that, but I'm saving that for the 8th. I'm saving that for the 8th if we're down 8-1. Here's the first pitch to Velasquez, the number 9 hitter. He's off and running, and we didn't get him. Ernie thought we did.
He was close, dude. He was close, but he didn't quite get him. The throw was a bit more online than we would have got him.
That's too funny. What's up, Jared Williams? Hey, Yankee fan Jared Williams. How you doing, man? We're trying to not lose.
Oh!
Yeah.
He did touch him.
Did he get him? He did touch him. Oh, I think we actually got him. His glove wasn't on the bag, but they're not going to can't review it at spring training.
It was pretty close. All right. 1-0.
Wow. I think they got crossed up because I don't think Heineman saw that. Yeah, like I think he was probably expecting something else, and he just also missed completely bad. Jennings may need a restraining order on you guys. No, Jennings our friend. 2-0. Second to miss 2-1. Can you imagine like being Jennings and these two dudes online are just gogging over your butt?
Listen, bro, he didn't need to wear pants that tight. He knows what's up. All right.
You literally could have wore looser pants.
Yeah, like one size lower, and this might. I mean, we'd probably still notice, but it wouldn't be this much of a conversation.
No, yeah. I mean,
right?
dude, it's just like wham. You know what I mean? Like it's just out
so
there.
Defined.
It's like all he did was do leg. This guy only does leg day.
Yeah,
that's all he does is leg day.
But he's also gonna, he's big boy up top too. Not as big as down below.
But he's definitely leg day. I do leg day two to three times, and I go to the gym. It's leg day, crushing leg day. My leg days are 2 hours long. I'm just crushing squats. I'm just crushing legs.
This guy's going to the gym after this game.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta get it in. 3 or 2 full count.
Hey, there we go. There's an out. All right. Velasquez not having himself a good day.
No, not at all. Oh, here comes John Schneider, King. How do you guys feel about John Schneider? Everyone, like, sometimes he'll pop up in conversations or comments, and my immediate response is like, nah. I mean, he's like, there's other fish to fry in this organization and management than John Schneider. But I'm curious to what y'all think. I'll give you my 2 thoughts or my 2 cents. Not great, not awful. Just a clubhouse guy. I think he's just a clubhouse guy. Keeps the vibes good, knows the players. But as soon as those guys go, like I'm talking about Bo and Vlad, then what are you doing here? Like that's this real connection to this team. Is the 2 superstars. Just a clubhouse guy, you know? We got meh. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Meh.
We'll be right back, team.
I think he's better than Montoya.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Montoya? I already forgot to pronounce his name. Montoya took risks. I'll say that. That guy took risks. I don't think John Schneider does. I think he makes bad decisions. Or he plays it too safe. I don't know. There's only so much you can actually do to impact the actual game of baseball as a manager. Like bullpen decisions, lineup cards, pinch hitting, like that's the real impact that you have on the game. You know, in managing a rotation and deciding when to play a player, but that's usually the medical staff will tell you. But yeah, I don't really see him being of a large impact in that area. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with Dave Boy. Doesn't hurt, doesn't help a whole lot. Mall Santa is mid. Rather have Charlie. Yeah, Charlie had some vibes. Honestly, I like Charlie. Miss Gibby, dude. I will always miss. Gibby's my favorite. That guy had control and demanded. Oh, that one is going to be popped up. We just got back randomly mid pitch, and there's Barger with the catch. Okay, we're out of the inning. We gave up 1, but we still got more to go. Mal Santa's no clue. Yeah, how to operate a bullpen? Yeah, dude. Probably one of the Gibby, Montoya, and I was gonna say Mal Santa, of John Schneider. He's by far the worst bullpen manager. Montoya actually was pretty decent. Gibby was the best. Gibby knew exactly when to pull guys, when to keep them in, starting pitching relievers, whatever. He was fucking awesome. He was great. Yeah, John Schneider, I don't know if I don't know what goes in his brain when he's thinking about these bullpen decisions. Sometimes I'm screaming at the TV like, what the hell are you doing? Why is this guy still in the game? I don't know. No clue saying Cito Gas is my favorite. I'm assuming you were around the time when they won the World Series. I mean, he'd be my favorite too if I watched him manage my team go to the World Series. You know? Listen, John Schneider will repair his entire reputation if he carries his team to a World Series and wins it, and he does it with doing decent job. I mean, he must do a decent job because he's got his team to the World Series. So, Charlie's walk was sweet. Yeah, actually, I kind of remember his walk. No, you know his walk was sweet was John Gibbons. That guy walked out chewing his gum like he actually kind of looked like Vince McMahon. That guy was the best walking out. And he was like, all right, clap, clap. All right, get out of here, chewing his gum. He was such an old timer, man. I love that guy. Montoya just had bad arms in the pen. No, that's the thing. Even though he had bad arms in the pen, he still managed it the right way. Like, whenever you have bad arms in the pen, you can't blame the manager for being like, you made the wrong decision, because what's the right decision? Throwing in the one good guy every single effing time? No. Also, Nathan Lucas is up 1-0. Hey, 6 more likes to 69, everybody. Let's go. Let's get it. Also, is Austin Wells going to be the leadoff hitter? Like, what's going on here? That one's upstairs 2-0. Players like playing for Charlie, and guys had career years under him. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. They had career years under Charlie Montoya.
Dude, that's what I never understood, was like, everyone was like, Charlie sucks. And I'm like, we have the best fucking offense in baseball. Like, what's so bad about this?
Yeah, like, in hindsight, now that we have John Schneider, it's like, green is always grass on the, or green is always grass. Grass is always greener on the other side. I mean, Charlie, like, again, it wasn't, like, phenomenal, but he was doing a good job. Remember we panic fired him? We fired him and we were, like, around 500.
Like, I know I kept saying, like, Charlie's not that bad. Like, there was good under... That's the thing. People were always ever looked at the bad. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like, the pitching at that time, or the bullpen wasn't great.
Bullpen was ass.
Bullpen wasn't great. But I was like, the lineup was banging.
Yeah. Yeah, like, now that we're in poverty land with the lineup, it's like, it's hard to go. It's hard to go wrong with the lineup construction when you have everybody being awesome.
Look,
also leadoff walk here to who's number 6 on that? We got Barger up number 7.
Think about how fun it would be if year in and year out you could watch the third best offense in all of baseball.
But I also don't think that's part of Montoya. Like, he's not in charge of the offense. He's in charge of, like, building lineups. And
here's what I know. He was here. We were top 5.
We also had Teoscar, Gurriel, Randall Grichuk down in the bottom part.
Listen. What I know is that when he was here, we were good. Then when he was not here, we were not good. Can you argue with that?
I think it's a coincidence.
But you can't argue with what it is that I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but I don't think it has anything to do with Charlie Montoya.
How do you know?
Because he doesn't take care of the offense.
But it's like you have no definitive proof that he couldn't have been contributing in some capacity.
Charlie Montoya, an offensive wizard that we've never heard from?
All I'm saying is that it was a hasty move that now in hindsight you're like, oh, wait a second. Maybe John Schneider isn't.
See, I wonder if the organization did that because they deep down wanted John Schneider to manage his team. Because he's been in the system for a while.
Yeah,
they're like, we like him.
Yeah, I mean that
it could be.
Maybe.
And Montoya was a outside hire, to get through the rebuild, and then they rebuilt, and they're like, all right, let's bring John Schneider up. Also, a little pickoff right there.
Whoa!
What happened?
Okay, the Seahawks are going insane mode right now. Apparently,
I didn't get that update at all. What the fuck?
You get the sleeper updates?
No.
Oh, you turn on. These are great. The Seahawks apparently tried to trade Geno Smith and DK Metcalf to the Las Vegas Raiders for Max Crosby. I don't know what's happening. NFL has decided that
they just signed this guy. Oh, now we're going to trade him.
Okay, that's actually good for me then. Yeah, you can't go over there. You got to come to the Packers if you want to get rid of DK Metcalf. That's where you got to go.
That's going to be... Oh, he's running, and you're cooked. Lucas. You good, Lucas? Oh, he got in there? What? I thought he was cooked.
Well done,
Is he hurt,
Lucas.
though? What's going on? He looks like a little dinged up. Let's see this. That was a good pitch to run on, too. Oh, he got cooked. Yeah, dude, this up has been wrong all game.
Yeah. Makeup call.
Here's Barger now with a 2-2 rip to center.
And that might be better than we thought.
Oh!
And it is.
Off the wall.
Off the wall, baby. They're going to score a run.
Okay.
And it is 3-2. Barger in at second base.
He's showing up. There you go on a 2-2 count. That's how to get it done. I don't know who Ray's Laman is, but fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we have a game. Forget it's spring training. Forget these are no names. We are watching Blue Jays baseball here on Blue Jays Today.
Sponsored by Amsterdam Beer.
Sponsored by Amsterdam Beer. Here's Leo Jimenez. Leo. Oh! Don't you dare.
You got to chill out. You got to relax. Reiselman.
I like Leo, not as a player or being an impactful player. But I just like him. He's a nice guy.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's nice.
I've heard stories about this guy and just genuine human being.
Cool.
Want to know? That one's fouled away. Works hard. Remember we had Otto.
I like this guy. Not as a baseball player.
Yeah, as a person. I like him as a person. Remember we had Otto Lopez and now he's an everyday big leaguer?
Yeah. We had a lot of guys kind of like that.
Yeah, like the Leo Jimenez's of the world, plays middle infield and then...
Dude, Toronto Blue Jays have been like really surprisingly good recently at making like below average people who belong in MLB but don't get it twisted are below average.
Yeah, like on like on a good team, they're on the bench. On a bad team, they start every day.
They're
but
like
you're like, we can improve this in free agency, you know, or a trade. 2 more likes. Here we go. Yeah, Rowdy Tellez is another example. I don't know if you meant that, thing, but Rowdy Tellez is another one.
There's lots of examples of that, actually, right? There is.
Will Horwitz become that guy?
It could definitely be, right? Yeah, it could 100% be.
All right, full count now on Leo Jimenez. Jimenez, another product of that category that we're talking about. Lots of dudes like that. That's what I'm saying. We got to trade them. You know, like they're
Leo is a dollar store Espinal. Well,
Literally.
Espinal is another great example.
There you go.
You know, like a player that belongs in MLB.
That was close.
But, you know, just belongs in MLB.
Yeah, and Espinal's riding the bench on the Reds right now.
Is that where he is?
Yeah, he's on the bench on the Reds. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm happy he's got a seat, right?
69 goes to Katie.
Yo! Katie Flower Smith coming in clutch for the lads. 69 likes.
And she's coming in clutch, coming to Amsterdam. That's what I'm talking about, March 27th. Let's go.
Also, I love how Leah has went.
Oh, Leo! Let's go!
There we go. Only bubble that might be the difference. Barger's crazy.
No, they held him. Nobody out. That's why. It was a shallow ball. That would have been a very hard to be like, oh, actually, no, go with the bobble.
Yeah,
that would have been very hard.
Anyways, I love how Leah's went surreptitiously quiet after we held her to making some cookies for us.
She's making them now.
Yeah.
She's making them now. I'm on it. Rowdy's trying to make the Mariners offense. That's actually sad.
Okay, that goes to show that Rowdy Tellez might not be a good baseball player.
Yeah, like if you can't Like, I can only name one offense worse than the Mariners.
Yep, me too.
It's the White Sox.
Obviously.
Maybe the Marlins too. Yeah, I think the Rockies are better. I think the Nationals are better. Maybe 2. Hey, Jordan Keats!
Shout out to Jordan Keats, who's been a member for 10 months.
Let's go.
Won't be long till this year. I think the plan is to be in Toronto end of August, so see you then. Looking forward.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll try to create some type of event end of August then, Jordan.
That's right.
We'd love to have you out, man.
Play some music. DJ.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That'd be so sick.
Rent a Blue Jays Today space. Jordan comes in. He's the DJ.
He's DJing it up.
Leah, caters it. You know?
Yeah. You got K-Flower stuff knitting merchandise.
She's got merch. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, listen, this is
we got a community.
The working space right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We got Tarada again, who is on a walk-offs event there, Baseball Town. Shout out. He's batting here with a chance
Hit a
to
tank.
drop. Yeah, or even a fly ball ties the game. That one is.
Oh yeah,
wow.
I thought he would. I thought he might. I thought that was going to be a strike, but
we're going to challenge it.
It's going to be real close.
He knows. Oh, let's
Just
go!
a ball. Wow.
Tarada.
Shout out to the ABS. Also, I just had this thought right now because we're talking about like what everyone can do. What do you guys all do for work?
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys do for a job? Does anyone have any like really cool skills and shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted 2. Toronto, a big moment here in the game. Fouled back. 1-2 still. My job, as of right now, my task tonight was to talk about the game and talk about the other being Marcus Stroman. Wow. And drink beer and talk to you guys.
Well, listen, you're doing yourself a disservice, okay?
What?
Like, let's face it, we went to university, we did all this stuff, right? Like, we were good at what it was we went to school for and everything like that. And, we were good at that. But there was one thing that we were better than anyone at.
About that, what drinking?
We were better than anyone at killing beers and watching sports simultaneously.
We actually were the best.
Like, quite literally, right? I mean, it's like, I'm a good actor. You're a good editor. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I was in the top of my class.
But like, you were quite literally, and same as me, in the 99.9 percentile in killing beers and watching sports.
Dude, nobody killed beers like Nick and I in university.
Yeah,
nobody.
No one. So that's where our skills lie.
Yeah.
That's my special skill.
Yeah, we were in all the fantasy leagues. We talk all the sports. Yeah, this is our destiny. We're meant to be here. It's fate. Okay, Toronto's like putting up an AB right now, y'all. We're not giving this enough love. Oh, and he's right.
That's the BJT curse right there.
But he did put up an AB. Like, it was more than 6 pitches. Stroman's doing quite the workout right here. A lot of core, I bet, is going on right there. Full body core exercise.
Yeah, that is a lot of core.
Look at that.
He's also trying to get the Jennings ass right now.
Oh, hell yeah. The Jennings ass is, I got 500 pounds of squat bell.
Yeah, Jennings is doing that, but like with a grown man sitting on top of him.
Yeah.
Well, also a couple people used to be in education. I got to go to hearings at federal institutions from Katie Flower Smith. That's very, very cool.
Work in a factory, man. What kind of factory?
Lindsay B saying, I'm moving to manage our commercial department at my credit union. Whoa.
Commercial.
Let's get you an office building. Yes.
Nice.
Come on, Lindsay. Like we look, our credit scores are great, okay? You give us the credit, and yeah, that's it. What else we got? I work in rehabilitation medicine. Cool.
Yeah. Give me a line of credit, and then I'll never spend it.
Laura Lee Z, Ford Oakville, now full-time caregiver to my hubby. Hey, we could listen. Blue Jays Today needs like a Blue Jays Today mobile.
Blue Jays Today mobile. What would that look like? what is it, like a van with like
something with like some kind of cool wings on it or some shit, you know? Like I don't know how you do that, but like
Now I want to ask, what is the purpose of this mobile? Like, what are we doing in it? What are we using it
just
for?
hanging out.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was picturing like a van with like a
Live
really,
streams on the road.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
A big van with a TV and internet installed in there. We don't have any. We have no more Starlight or where the fuck Elon Musk things is. Damn it.
What is that?
Starlink? You can get internet on the road, like anywhere. Damn it.
Elon.
No, it's not Elon. Elon
is
associated
Elon.
himself with America, and then Doug Ford said, fuck you, and then banned Starlink in Canada. Damn it.
Want to know?
That's like Elon's a character, and I'll get, he's fucking wild and says a wild shit. But I did like the idea of Starlink because it's like you could actually get internet from literally anywhere. I could be in the bottom of the ocean. Internet. What?
That is crazy.
I do. Yeah.
How does that even work?
Satellites. They fucking give it to you. They
They're just
bounce it
that
right.
strong.
Yeah, they bounce it right.
Whoa,
to you.
Wagner, chill.
Mhm.
That was way.
Whereas like internet right now is hooked up to a cable that has to be hooked up to landlines and all those wires. Which if you're on the boonies, there is none of that. And then it pulses a signal, 2-in-1, foul. Then radio towers, they're not strong. Satellites can just like pound you. That's like my grandma. Shout out to my grandma. Sometimes I watch the live streams. They used to have satellite for the long. I think they might still actually have satellite because like they're out in the middle of nowhere. That's the only way they can get really a bunch of channels.
Yeah.
2 and 2. That's chop. Chop. Foul.
Willie Wags graphic incoming. Please put fish sticks on there somewhere for it. All right, we'll get right on that.
You get the fish sticks thing.
It's over. We figured it out. It's all good now.
I just watched that episode too, and it made me laugh. Yeah, it made me laugh. Kanye kills a guy because he's like, I don't get it. Oh, Willie Wags.
That one is cranked.
Oh yeah,
almost gone.
But that's
going to be runs, and he is in, and he is safe, and it is 3-3, baby.
Let's go.
3-2-3. Willie Wagner coming up clutch, folks. All right, we got ourselves a ball game right now.
Okay.
Ourselves a ball game.
Look at this pitch here. Right over
the fastball.
middle.
Says no. I'm sending that thing.
Middle half.
Dude, we were like a foot away.
Less
than a foot, like inches away from being gone.
Dude, Willie Wags. That's another guy that like in my brain when I'm predicting the season, I'm not even like including.
No, if he actually wants to be elite, we need one of those guys where it's like didn't see it coming, didn't expect it, you just came out of nowhere, and you're good.
Yeah. Here's our show now, everybody. Let's chop some wood. Yeah, like, all I'm asking for is, like, give me a mid to upper 700 OPS. I know that sounds like a lot, but, like...
You're asking for an above-average baseball player.
I'm asking for an above-average baseball player.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Like, I mean, realistically, like, an average baseball player, we have a bunch of average guys and below-average guys.
Yeah, it always used to be... So, like, about 5-6 years ago... this is how I always look at things. 5-6 years ago, when hitting was like quite on the rise, 750 OPS was literally 100% average. Like that was you are mid as mid can be.
Now it's like a low 700.
And now, like in the past couple years, wow, he went down and got that.
Oh,
wow!
Good wood.
Is that enough to score a run? And it is enough to score a run. So we got the lead. We got the lead, baby.
Let's go.
Can't believe he went down and got that. That's crazy.
Dude, good wood. Hey, that's the, what do you call it? The David Popkins effect. Hey, I saw a pitch I like. I go and hit it.
Sure.
I go and hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
I never saw that from him last year.
Results in a run for the Toronto Blue Jays. So, yeah, in the past couple years, pitching has been extremely dominant. And they were kind of hoping a little bit that with the pitch clock, it would... maybe help the batter. Maybe and that's
the stolen bases.
Stolen the bases for sure, right? And just more offense in general. But nowadays, like in the last couple of years, I'm pretty sure the average OPS has been somewhere in the I think it's like 720 range, which honestly, like, I kind of hate. Like, I always loved the idea of it's like 750.
It's a
That's
clean
just
number.
such a clean number to me, and I'm like, okay.
It's
800 means that you're like good.
Yeah.
850 means you're like really good. 900's elite.
You know what sucks? Like back in the day, I feel like we didn't give Matt Chapman enough credit because like he was that 750 guy with platinum glove defense, and we were like, fuck, and we were like always complaining about him, but like, fuck, if Varsho could be a 750 with this defense, I would be so happy right now, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just because we always wanted what we saw from Matt Chapman in San Francisco and now in Oakland. Both of them, right? I mean,
Oakland and now San Francisco.
It's like this guy, for whatever reason, has been great in both teams, and just like didn't like it over here, I guess. Like didn't work out at that level.
And here's the thing, it was fine enough to still put up like and be a big impact because of the glove. It's the same shit with Dalton Varsho.
But like Matt Chapman, in effectively every other year, but with Toronto, has been a star. Right?
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's making $100 million for a reason. That's gonna
get around. 5-3, baby.
The Blue Jays are putting up numbers here in the top of the fifth.
That was Heineman.
No, it's Joey Loperfido. That was Joey Loperfido.
My bad. He was crowding that play. Look at that.
Wow, yeah, he's been all over the plate. Jeez. He takes an outside pitch and pulls it. Dude, we've scored 4 runs this inning. We're on a tear.
Yep.
Let's win. Let's go 8-4. If the Blue Jays, I think they have 23 games. If the Blue Jays have a record of, what would be 23 games? 16-9. How much weight do you put on that?
Not a whole lot, but I mean, again, like I always look at it this way. It's a lot better than being 9-16.
That's correct.
Right?
Because if you're 9-16, you go,
we're going to advance?
Yes, we do advance. Because if you're 9-16, you go, no, seriously, if I was 9-16, I would put a little weight on it.
I think that it's the more important aspect of this is that maybe some of these players, even though they know that these numbers mean nothing and all this shit, subconsciously, as a human being, you can't help but start to feel something when you and also the rest of your team is playing really well. That is going to be an inning, but still take the lead 5-3. And ultimately, we need these guys to genuinely be bought in. Because you can come out, you can tell the media that you're bought in all you want, whatever. But there's a difference from, saying it and then actually truly feeling it. And the way that you truly feel it is, you get some results.
Yeah, I think these guys, when you play good in spring training, you're looking ahead to the regular season already. Like you got to feel good, like you're kind of alluding to right now. And if you don't feel good, you're not going to perform.
Totally, right?
And you know what I mean? You have to have confidence in.
Like, just think about the mental aspect of this, right? All off season, you've been working really hard. You've been hitting the gym. You've been hitting off you've been doing all this shit. Then you come in, you got 23 games against these minor leaguers.
Sometimes major.
Yeah. You're somebody like a Dalton Varsho, right? It's like you come in, you've been training really hard. You're really working on this. You want to be good this year. You come in spring training. You finish spring training. You're batting 123.
Not the best. Not the best.
You're like, whoa. Now you can't help yourself, but you're gonna be in your head a bit.
How did you get that 123? Is it bad luck? Is it you're not timed up to the fastball? Like there's a reason and that's what pisses me off too when people are like, oh, it's just spring training. Like you're not understanding how they're producing these numbers. Like when Bo Bichette's almost batting 400, it's not because he's getting lucky or he's hitting bad pitching. It's because he's timed up to the fastball. He's timed up to the off speed. He's seeing it clearly, and that's what you got to focus on. I don't care if it's a minor leaguer. I don't care if it's a big leaguer. Sure, things move better when it's a big leaguer, and he has been hitting the big leaguers too. But that's what I'm looking at. Like, if he's demolishing minor leaguers, clearly he's ready to go. If he was off time, and it doesn't matter. If you're not timed up for the fastball, or you're not seeing the breaking balls, doesn't matter who you are, if you're a double A or a major leaguer, like, you're not going to hit it. So he's seeing it, he's hitting it. So, like, that's what I'm looking at right here. And that's what it cheeses me when people say, like, spring training stats don't matter. Sure, they don't, but it's how they're producing it is what matters.
Also, President Donald Trump threatens to impose tariffs on Canada's lumber and dairy products as soon as today. Fucking hate this guy, man.
Well, the people who are going to get, you know who the people who are most going to be impacted by that is homeowners, new homeowners, because in the states, because like if we're importing the lumber, then who's getting charged for it? It's the American companies who then have to charge the builders, who then have to charge the homeowners and home buyers. So.
Well, there you go, Americans. Everyone, right? And also, too, like any farmers that deal with dairy, that's going to impact them, which then is going to impact the grocery stores. It's going to impact us. That's like the ripple effect is crazy.
Whenever it's like America imposes a tariff, that hurts Americans. Whenever it's Canada imposes a tariff, that hurts Canadians because it's the companies that are buying it, and that's what's going to hurt the consumer.
Oh, Aaron Judge, you suck. You suck, Aaron Judge.
Wow. He struck out again. 1 out. 1 out. Chipotle is a good choice. What? I just looked at the chat for the first time in like 5 minutes. Huh? Are we debating over what?
I don't know. No idea.
Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. We got Bellinger up. 1 out. It's Fisher. Who the fuck are you? Fisher. Fish sticks. That's inside strike. There you go.
Tom Dinder. I know that Tom lives in Buffalo. What are your thoughts on all of this, political upheaval that's been transpiring over the last month or so?
Yeah, that's also true, Focal. Like, I'm curious to see what Canada does in the next little bit. Because, do we start looking interior, to like go and sell this lumber? Do we look exterior? Because we have so much effing lumber. It's like, okay, well.
It's really, I'm concerned in the sense that, right now, it's okay, but in a couple months from now, that's fell off. We're gonna be in election time, and what's really shitty is you're getting all this stuff going down, and then the focus is gonna shift to getting in power and or staying in power. That one's ripped foul right there. And that is when, somebody like, President Trump is going to seize the moment and be like, all right, now their focus is shifted. Let's go after this. And it's going to be difficult to combat that when, you're trying to get back in power.
And then they're going to know that people who are in power, the whole political campaign, like, how like in the last,
it's going to be all about how do you handle America.
Who's going to fight back against Trump the most? That's going to be probably the high. Whereas, like right now, like let's be honest, before this whole happened, the highest concern in Canada was most likely the economy and inflation, and then housing market probably number 2. At least from my perspective, I could be wrong about that, but that's major. And now I think what will happen is who can fight back against America the most. So. Be interesting to see how they all develop their campaigns, because that's what Doug Ford did this past Ontario election, was just like
Ford also. He was a little sneaky with it.
He was, because he knew he could win if he called it right now.
Yeah,
he knew he could win,
and it was like caught the people flat-footed and everything like that, and got back.
I'll be honest, like don't hate me. I'm not, don't call me a non-patriot, but like I didn't have time to vote because I didn't have time also to like realize when the date was. It was like a few days before. You weren't even. I think you were in the country.
I that's the thing. I got fucked over because I booked my trip prior to when he rescheduled it, and also, but for me too, I was like, I realized a couple days before, I was like, oh fuck, well I have things planned, and also I'm actually not educated enough on what's going on to understand who to vote for between all these parties in Ontario. I've been focusing on the American, like on the federal level. I've been focusing on America, but not this level. This is too quick for me. That's also popped up. This should be the end of the inning. Let's go. That's going to be the end of the inning, and I do see a lot of people in here saying enough politics, and fair enough, everybody. It's tough not to talk about them with everything that's transpiring. And listen, don't go away. I was never a political guy. I was never really educated super much on the ongoings of the world. recently I felt like I need to be, and I've been really I've been watching and reading and doing all of my due diligence to figure out what on God's green earth is happening in the world. But trust me, I don't enjoy it any much more than you guys do.
Yeah.
I like golf, baseball, football, and Pokemon.
And here's the thing: we can't do those things with what's happening right now. It's affecting everybody. So, but no, I hear you guys. We're not White House today. We're Blue Jays.
We are Blue Jays,
and we're
today.
winning. And we're winning.
We are winning, man.
And I'm gonna finish this beer and get another beer very shortly. I just want to watch. Not watch. Excuse me. I want to play golf too. I'm not talking about golf. I want to play some golf.
Yeah, let's talk about golf and stuff.
Yeah. But I think no one would complain if we started talking about golf. You know, that's not a sensitive subject.
Yo, what's everyone's thoughts on Vladdy maybe wanting like high 500 mil? You know, what are you guys' thoughts on all that?
Yeah,
like, is that too much? Is that like, do you just say pay it and screw it? You know, or do you say like that's too much for what's ultimately just a bat? Like, where are we at with that?
I think most people's decisions will be dependent on what they think Vladdy is going to do this season. Like, if you're a firm believer, like Vladdy is going to be this, he's going to be elite. He's going to do what he did last year. He's going to hit in the high 200, low 300. He's going to have an OPS high 800, low 900, or even higher than that. He's going to drive in 30 plus bombs, 100 RBIs. Then, if you're in that belief, if you're strong in that belief, you pay him that money because that's what he's asking for. He's asking for to cover the season this upcoming year. Hey, Blue Jays, you can get me right now if you pay me what my upside will be. Right now. But if you're not a believer and you're, more like, you've had 2 good seasons and, 5 or of the 5 and 6 that you've played, what if you have a bad season? Then you're not worth that money when you come to free agency. So I think it all depends on the believer. How much of a believer are you?
Well, you guys let us know in the comments down below. Crazy good question here from Billy B. Who is the best Pokemon starter? Let me think on that. That's a crazy question, dude. Like, I gotta think. I gotta think about it.
That one is a ball, 2-1. Clement is still in the game, top of the 6. Dude, this guy's batting 421 this spring. OPS.
They're all batting.
Dude,
like,
they're
everyone's going crazy
dude,
right
and
now.
here's the thing: when we looked at it today. The team OPS is 815. So obviously not everybody's batting that, but that's pop up right there. That's now. But the guys who are guys who are in the regular
and
lineup.
it might be better than 815 right now. I mean, we're 5 runs in at 6 innings. So
actually, I love MLB. Love baseball, but I love MLB.com where they update the stats immediately. When I was writing my Bo Bichette video room. And he got a hit, it updated immediately. I was like,
yes, it did.
So good.
Yeah, no, they're great about that. They are great about that.
That is Inside Ball 1, MLB team.
1-0 right now. Nathan Lucas up. Or no, it's not Nathan Lucas.
This is a new guy.
So I didn't even look with my eyeballs, but the guy was like, Nathan Lucas is at a really nice game. And they had the name Nathan Lucas up there, and it's like,
okay, here's crazy. So Blue Jays are better than 815. They're 818 now, but they actually dropped to 7th because you have who jumped in here? The Red Sox batting 858.
I think everybody does get. Yeah, I think Red
Yeah.
Sox beat the Marlins 20-5.
Yeah,
today.
that makes sense. that will jump them in there.
That'll do it.
Yeah, crazy. The Guardians are one of the best offensive teams. Who the hell is doing good on the Guardians? Who the hell is doing good on the Guardians? 2-1. That one misses. Cleveland Guardians. Jimmy.
It's also class now.
Ooh. Stephen Kwan.
Oh, that's going to find grass. That is off the wall. It was really quick off the wall, though. He might not make it. The throw was off, and he does. It's a 2-bagger. We got a double here.
Clase voted as unlikely to make the team, but you never know. You never know. That's honestly, Clase is one of those guys where he's interesting, But it's like he's so far removed from the priority of bringing him up as a fourth outfielder that I wonder if he's going to be trade bait. You know, like I wonder if he's the perfect candidate because he's so interesting with speed and contact.
Someone might think they can get it out of him.
And it's like, let's go grab this guy and play him.
Right.
Oh, no, that one's chopped foul. Yeah, so the guy's popping the fuck off in the Guardians is Stephen Kwan. I don't know who that is. Oh, Brian Rocchio. That's a guy. Tyler Freeman. That's a guy on their team. Bo Naylor. Damn. That's kind of it. And then there's a bunch of nobodies. But those are the kind of the main dudes. Those are the main dudes. 0-1 on Stuart Baroa. Let's go. Ooh. Don't do that to my man, Mr. Clase. Whereas on the Blue Jays, it's the Bo Bichette's, it's the Ernie Clements, it's the Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s. These are just the starters. Jimenez, Kirk, Schneider. That's kind of it of the main guys. Inside. 1-1. It's gonna happen.
Chris talking about the Pokemon question. Listen, I got stuff to say about this when we hit the half inning.
Deals. Oh no. That's a ball. Is that a giant fish mascot?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what the fuck that is.
It's like a big gray fish wearing a crown? What the fuck is it wearing?
I don't know, man.
A hat. Looks like a birthday, like a gray birthday cake.
No, that's a crown.
That's a crown?
It's got to be a crown,
So
yeah.
a crown.
Kingfish.
Kingfish. For what?
Kingfish. It's actually an ad for Aquaman.
Yeah, right? Oh, that one's popped up. Going deep.
He will make the catch
And they
here.
should tag up here. Boing.
So, runner to third.
Yep.
Change a whole lot.
Maybe a pass ball or a well-thought infield single can get you home there, buddy. $50 million over 15 years. Well, it's better than Vlad going in their team. So what would that be?
That's too much.
750, dude. That's Juan Soto money.
Yeah.
that's
Listen, guys.
insane.
You gotta have. I know it's tough to see any other reality without Guerrero. It is really difficult, but you gotta distance. It's so tough. It's just like
you have to understand what he's worth, and you have to understand what you're okay with paying. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Like $50 million that's Juan Soto now. We're in Juan Soto territory.
I'll be honest, man. Like, I'm just kind of pissed off at Vlad because, like, I think that both sides, if what we heard today or last night, anyways,
that should be out,
is indicative of what we think he was asking. I think that both sides should feel that $500 million is a great compromise.
Yeah.
I think that's super fair for both people.
I think Vlad's asking for his upside of, like, I'm going to go have a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
And that's what Juan Soto did, to be fair. Like, he bet on himself. He turned down, like, even years before his free agency, he turned down like $450 million. Like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
And then he went and bet on himself and had phenomenal years. That's what Vlad's doing. So, like, I can't tell him that what he's doing is wrong because he's saying, pay me what I'm betting on myself. And then again, like, you know, if he's wrong, if he makes a bet and he loses, okay, well, he has to know, like, you're not going to get that money, you know? And that's it. We're all in the same, and the Blue Jays know that, right? They're saying, hey, well, we're not going to take your bet because it's a low chance that you're going to go out here and have like a top 5 MVP year because you've only done it once. So we'll take that bet. Yeah. And that's what's happening, right?
Yeah, and I get it. I do get it. It's just, obviously, it's you would have wished that they could have come to terms. To answer the Pokemon question, great question. Love it. That's my favorite.
I'll be back.
So now I saw somebody in the chat saying, oh, fire's better because you can get grass, you can get water early. Objectively speaking, fire is always going to be better because yeah, I believe it's the case in every single Pokemon game, but like fire will always be a less amount of Pokemon available to you prior to the Elite Four than water and grass. There's always going to be more water types for sure, and typically there's more grass types as well. So yes, I agree with you. And in my heart of hearts, probably the answer for me is Charizard, but the reason I don't want to say that is because that's so fucking basic. However, also, that was the first starter Pokemon that I had when I was playing Pokemon, and therefore it's got a very special place in my heart. But, you know, to go through it, all the Gen 1s are phenomenal. I think that Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard are incredible. Sceptile, I love that. That I think is just such a great design of a Pokemon. Empoleon, I really love Empoleon. There's so many that are really, really, really good. So I don't know. I actually don't know how to answer your question. Yes, Tempo. There was quite literally, I believe it was, it was like Rapidash and then one other prior to the Pokemon. I forget which one it was, but yeah, you could only get 2 fire types Pokemon before the Elite Four in Gen 4, which is why you had to go with Infernape. So there you go. I actually just started, everybody. I mean, look, listen, it is wild. I'm a massive nerd. I love sports, but like also big time nerd. Just started collecting Pokemon cards. So if anybody has any Pokemon cards that don't want anymore, they want to send over here to your Blue Jays Today friends, please feel free to do so because I just started collecting them. So we fouled off there 1 and 2.
Early impressions of the Yankees here. You know what? I don't think. Well, I seen them, I guess, the first game, right? And then I wasn't here the last game, but I don't know. I try not to. I don't pay too much attention to what they're doing at this point.
Don Mattingly.
Just trying to get the team ready to go. You know, kind of focus on.
Oh, big time swing and a miss right there on Grisham. See you later. Recollected base, jungle, and fossil last year? Yo. Hit me up. Sugar.
We
Chris
got
has
one
spent
out.
so
It's
much
Ryan
on Pokemon
Yarbrough.
cards over the years. Chris, hook me up, dude. Hook me up.
Ryan Yarbrough in the game, everybody, which was our only other lock guy to make the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yes, it was.
And honestly, I think that is pretty much a lock now that you have no Eric Swanson. Because you need length, and that's a base hit there.
Also, I am going to use the washroom very quickly. What Pokemon set are you collecting? I'm collecting a couple Danielle, but like I love, like again, I love all of them, so it's, you know, collect all of them. Sam says that they got a book of them. Tim said they got rid of all their Pokemon cards. Come on, dude, that's terrible. What are you doing? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Also, big shout out to Amsterdam once again. I didn't realize until today that Amsterdam made these Space Invader IPAs. Wow, is it good? Like, again, no cap. I'm not cap. I never would cap about a sponsor. If you don't hear me talking hard about a sponsor, then I'm not feeling it. But this is actually really good. 0-1 to Jackson. Ryan Yarbrough working with the man on base. That one is going to be chopped a little bit. Squibbler to Ryan Yarbrough. Goes to first with the out. Runner advance to second. 2 gone. Here we go. Yeah, Ryan Yarbrough is pretty much a lock now, especially with the loss of Eric Swanson. Dude's going to be pitching. How do you guys feel about Don Mattingly? I know that we didn't like the way he handled the offense. Another question. Do you see the Jays parting way with Schneider sometime soon, even if we were... No. I've said this, and I'll probably die on this hill, as that one's fouled away on 1. I'll die on this hill. They're not going to fire... They won't fire Schneider until Ross Atkins and Mark Power are gone. They won't. Like, what are they going to do? Fire a third manager? Like, that's actually ludicrous balls. In, like, a decade? That's like, actually, if you'd have to hire your 4th manager or go through your 4th manager in 10 years, ludicrous balls. That's insane. 1-1. At one point, you're the problem. That's going to be 2-1. No, like John Schneider, the vibes I get too when, like, even speaking to Keegan Matheson is like, Everyone's just cool with him. That's why I said he's like a clubhouse guy. Like no one, like we're gonna ride and let the talent do its work.
It's easy, you know.
Yeah,
They're okay with that.
2-1. That was ripped. Off
Hard hit baseball.
Oh, it's Archer Namala now. Throwing it back into second. Not going to get it. That's going to be a run, though, I think. Yep, 5-4.
Okay, they're clawing their way back right here. 2 outs. Can't allow one more hit.
Oh, cool. Archer Namala's in the game now. That's dope.
Also, temp, like, listen, you can't even hate on yourself from what you did when you were a kid, okay? Because so a couple of years ago, I went home. I was with my parents. It was like, I think it was over Christmas. Had some spare time. So I was like, you know what? Let me look at my old Pokemon cards. Look at them. I started looking them up, researching them. I got several in there with like worth thousands of dollars. I didn't keep them right.
Yeah.
They're all wrinkled up.
Yeah. Also, I did want to make a note there. That was Arelis Martinez that got that grand ball right to him, and he just ate him up. I want to like double check. I think he's number 13. Like that's him right there. Yeah?
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. So that's part of the reason of Arelis Martinez having a tough time playing. You're finding a way into the lineup. Like he has to be a DH. Like he's not good defensively. That was
also too. Like why are they playing him third? Like they never. Like we literally looked it up today. They never.
That's his secondary position is third. That's foul. And again, like that's one of the ways he could. Like I think they're playing him third because they're like, okay, we know you're probably not going to get playing time at second base, like really ever. Like there's way too many log jams there. Third though. It's Ernie Clement, and then what? Maybe Will Wagner. Like, there's really no other third baseman. That's why Ernie's like locked for a start. So that's a way you can probably find your way in. If Ernie struggles, you know, Rebels Martinez. But that looked terrible. Okay, we got 0-2 right now on Rodriguez. Come on, Yarborough. Chopper. Come on, Yarborough. He fires and it's offline. He's safe. First and third now.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, that's an ugly one. Okay, they got a chance to tie it up. The tying runs at third. Damn, Vlad at third. Okay, yeah, I guess Vlad at third too. But yeah, well, honestly, yeah, like I think Vlad will probably. Yeah, maybe Vlad and Willie might start like equaling on because Willie's probably going to be more likely first and DH than anything.
Check our first baseman.
Check our first baseman?
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh, is it the guy? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it yet. There's John Schneider, everyone's favorite. Just a guy. Like, I literally don't even put blame on him because I actually think he doesn't make any decisions. like I think someone else is making his decisions or giving him suggestions that he just goes with. And he can say all along, like, well, it's my decision of the day. Well, you went with it.
Yeah.
You know, so you went with it. Want to know? Come on, Yarborough. We actually need you to, like, not get beat up by single A guys because you got to be actually in this bullpen. Come on. Ooh. He didn't go? Yeah, 2-0. Lancelot. John Schneider's a complete... or John Schnitzel is a complete embarrassment. I don't feel that way, but, like, I get if you do. Like, we have a manager that just doesn't do much. Doesn't have balls. That's a strike. 2-1. Like, I've never seen John Schneider... Maybe a couple times. No, actually, I was going to say I've never seen John Schneider stand up for anybody. He has. I have seen that. But, like, not enough that I want. I'm too used to Gibby. Gibby was a fucking awesome manager. That guy led the league in getting tossed. You know? That guy would just get... Because that's the thing. Like, again, like, being a manager during a game, there isn't a whole lot that you have to just, like, spontaneously think of. Like, you have all these plans laid out. Someone will pick it up for you. So just go out there and be like a fucking fire, you know? just start yelling at people. That's why I like Aaron Boone. Yankee fans don't like Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone's great for getting tossed.
Yeah.
You know? All right, 3-1. Hardman with runners on the corners. 2 outs. Come on, Yarborough. There we go. That's foul. Thank God. Oh, you know what? Practice. Good job. That was some good practice. Oh. All right. Full count now. Runner at first is off on the pitch. I follow Gibby on Insta. Nice. Nice. Okay, what is going on right here? Get in the box.
Are we playing baseball or are we not playing baseball? What's going on?
Yeah, what is this, 2022? Fuck off. Let's go. 3-2. Oh, nice. I like that pick. Oh, my. I like that pickup. I like that pickup. Is that Rowdy Tellez? What's going on over there? Full count. Deals. Yes!
And we are out of it, everybody. 5-4. The score remains going into the 7th.
Hell
Blue Jays
yeah.
up by 1. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go Jays. Let's go Jays. Wow, it's 8:42. It's a long game. That 5th inning, actually, where we started pounding them, that took a while. Gibby on the Mets last season. Yeah, where's Gibby now? Is Gibby just doing his podcast again? I haven't seen him do it. What's going on? I'm going to bed in a little, guys. What? It's Friday night. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Jeremiah? What's going on, bro?
It's Friday night, man. It's the end of the week. Gibby would tell it like it is. Santa nods his head and says, yes, Ross. Dude, yeah, Gibby, like, was a baller, you know? Like, Gibby knew his shit and, like, didn't care what you thought. He was a nice guy, too. Like, he was everything. Whereas, like, yeah, John Schneider is just, like literally a puppet. And that's why I can't even fault him. Like, you gotta look higher up and go, who's making him a puppet? Who brought him up here, fired Montoya, which we were talking about, and made him a puppet? They're like, oh, Montoya does his own thing. Well, we gotta have more control here. Let's get rid of this guy and have this puppet come up.
Right.
And look, no discredit to his, like, you know, who he is. I mean, we've heard a lot of great things that he's just a nice guy, but that's the thing. He's a nice guy that does what everyone else tells him to do. 5:43 here. Wow, that must be nice out there on the West Coast. That's the one thing I am jealous about the West Coast is, like, you know, if you think about a typical work day, let's say it's like, you know, you didn't work at like 3 or something. You got all the East Coast games starting at 4. Then you got your games starting at 7. Like, damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I can't watch Ohtani because I'm not on the West Coast. Okay, and here we have, who the hell are you? We got Michael Arias who's in AA, AAA last year for the Yankees. And we have this guy named Williams. Peyton Williams. Let's see a nice close-up of you. Don't know who you are. That 9th. Deals. That's a strike. 1-2. Can't get a good look at you. I've never heard of Peyton Williams.
No, I've never heard of this guy.
Never. Oh, and it hit him.
Oh, he's on base.
There you go. We're cooking. Who the hell are you? Such a good player. He's dominating every team this year, right? Dude, that's like, there's a lot of players named Who the hell are you? Oh, a reminder that opening day is coming up. That's right, everybody. March 27th. If you're still here, the 91 of y'all in here, better come. Here's Orelvis Martinez. That's a strike. Come on, Orelvis. Listen, if you're going to make errors out there, or, I think that technically was a hit, but you still got to gobble up that ball. You got to be making big plays out here with the bat. That's a strike going two. Come on, Orelvis. You had such a hot start. Let's go. Hit a bomb. Yeah, like your numbers are just okay for this Toronto Blue Jays team this spring training.
Yuck.
Gross. Oh, that's AAA. Those are actually really good AAA numbers.
Can I try a sip of the Space
Yeah,
Invader?
it's good. I like. Oh, and he struck out. 1 out. It's nice. Yeah. It's good. Did you know that Space Invader was Amsterdam? I didn't.
No, I didn't realize that. No.
Yeah, I noticed it when I was buying it. It's right up here. Yeah.
Because I think now that I've had it, I think I've had that at what's it?
Tilt.
I think I've had
it's at
that at Tilt.
Yep, dude.
Yeah.
Not Space Invader. Amsterdam's all over the fucking place.
Totally, man. Yeah.
Like, I love it. Yeah,
They've done well for themselves.
And I didn't even know that Bone Shaker was Amsterdam.
And now they're Bone Shaker.
Bone
dude.
Shaker.
Like,
I love Bone Shaker.
Now they're hitting the big time, getting on Blue Jays today.
Yeah, they're really hitting the stride now. Yeah, they got. Honestly, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Jays, but I am a fan of Amsterdam. I'm not even capping. I'm not even they're not paying me to say that. I am not capping. 0-2 on Ward. Who the hell are you? There's another who the hell are you? And he just struck out looking. Cool. Another strikeout looking for the Jays. 2 outs. Oh, wow. It was snowing in Toronto many, many years ago. Was this Toronto or was it was the Yankees? Oh, it was when Jeter was there. Hey, it's Alan Roden! Let's go! That's a strike. Come on, Alan. Come on, you fucking sexy, confident fuck. Let's go.
I want to see Peyton Williams at first base right now.
He's out. Oh, wait. No, he's on first. You're right. Drive him home. Alan. Roden. 5-4. Blue Jays. Oh, that might have hit him.
That did hit him.
Damn. That sucks. Spring training, it's in regular season, I'm like, hell yeah, OBP. But in regular season, it's or spring training, it's well, you get a chance to hit. That's what you're here for. Okay, now we got Watley. Fuck, the drop-offs are insane at this level. Once everybody comes in.
Leah coming in here saying, Nick says he's great at crushing beers, but he seems like a lightweight to me.
Dude, there has been many a stream last year where the beers got to you.
Never seriously, though.
Remember that Colorado stream?
Yeah, but we were having fun. I could have gone for many more hours, I could have gone.
Remember the 9x9?
That had nothing to do with the beers. I legitimately was sober. That had nothing to do with the beers whatsoever.
I want to know. Foul back. I've never heard of Watley either. I don't even know what position he plays. That hot dog stream. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again for sure.
The amount of times people have brought it up, and it's been one video is crazy. We gotta do that again. That one's hit to right field. That one's gonna be an out, and that is the end of the top of the 7th.
Yeah,
we're gonna get the 7th inning stretch.
I'm worried that Nick can't safely get to the bathroom, let alone drive. Okay, guys, what's going on here? All right.
Did you guys watch that video?
You guys don't okay. I can't. I wish I could tell you, what things used to be like. But I genuinely don't think saying that on a live stream on the internet is a good idea for my future. So
No, we know that we used to be built that way.
And I still can. That's the thing. I genuinely could put back, if I really had to, I could toss back a 24-pack right now. No questions asked. I could do it.
how you would be during that 24 toss back would be different. You know?
It's 24 fucking beers, Adam.
Yeah,
I mean, anyone's gonna be a little inebriated.
Oh yeah,
but,
I think 24. If you toss back 24 beer, how big are the beers? Like the little 355 cans?
Well, those would be no problem at all.
Okay.
Those would be
How long do you think you could toss back? How long would it take you to toss back 24 pack of a 355 milliliter cans?
Okay, and not puke?
Because I guess that would be you just like slam them in. And trying not to puke. Sure, maybe try not to puke.
Let me do some math. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
It would probably take me, and I think I've done it, like a full day. I think I've probably drank 24 beers once in my life in a full day and not puked. It was when we were probably camping or at the cottage or something like that. Probably done it. 24 beers in 24 hours is Lana. Yes, 24 beers in like, I guess 14 or 16 hours, whatever I was awake during the cottage trip. Probably 16. That'd be 8 hours sleep. I'm usually an 8 hour guy. Yeah. A beer an hour, and then you just accelerate at night and then go to sleep. Yeah. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I could do it in 4 hours.
You could do 24 beers in 4 hours and not throw up.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
So you're saying during a live stream of this game, plus an additional hour, you could do 24 beers. How many beers would that be?
Okay, so here I'll tell you the math. All right. If you drink 3 tall boys for 6 hours.
For 6 hours. So three tall boys for 6 hours.
For an hour. Like every hour.
1 hour.
For 1 hour for 6 hours.
Okay.
Right? That's 18 tall boys.
Yeah.
And that math works out to be the same as having 24 beers.
Okay. So 6 hours, yeah. You're saying you can do it in 4.
And I'm saying that if I really pushed my like 3 an hour, tall boys, an hour for 6 hours would be like we're sending it. But if I really pushed myself, I think I could go down to 4 hours.
We got Leaping saying cap, Keaton saying no shot. I'd like to see this. I honestly don't believe that you can do it in because you threw up. Granted, like it's hot dogs, but like
that's it had nothing to do with the beer. Though. I was perfectly sober. I grabbed a drink after we were done.
No, you weren't.
Sober. I was 100%. Dude, I legitimately grabbed a beverage after I threw up.
Right, but that doesn't mean you're sober.
I was like, I'm genuinely, I was not sober during the Colorado stream. I'm not even fucking with you. I was effectively sober during that 9x9x9.
Wow.
Like I was not.
I wasn't.
I was not drunk at all. Nothing to do with the alcohol.
Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see that 24 beers in 4 hours.
I could definitely put the question is like, could I not puke? I think it'd be tough.
That's the thing. I think you might puke. Because how many beer would that be an hour?
6 beers an hour.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Maybe that is a bit over. Yeah.
Like think about the quantity.
Yeah.
We're talking about nothing to do with the beer or nothing to do with beers and just the amount of the hot dog.
I'll tell you this then. I know for sure I could do it in 6 hours. I know for sure I could do it in 6 hours.
What's that math do? 4 an hour?
Sorry?
What's the math that work? 4 an hour? 4 an hour, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 15 minutes?
I'm sure I could do it back.
Donated $6
Nope.
Oh, shout out also to Lancelot saying new challenge. Each hit the Jays get 1 tequila shot. Oh, fuck. Which depends on how good their offense is. Thank you, Lancelot. That's also a strikeout there.
W's in the chat for Lancelot.
Yeah. 6 hours is more reasonable, I think.
I could definitely do it in 6 hours.
Because, like, I'm thinking by the end of that 4 hour slot, when you have to still slam 1 every 10 minutes, you might be, like, kind of struggling. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And then that means you'd have to pick it up in the beginning. You'd have to just start Damn, that'd be such alcohol abuse.
Yeah, it'd be insane alcohol abuse. It'd be insane alcohol abuse. I'm sure I could do it in 6 hours. The question would be like, could I do it in 5 hours? Maybe. So you're right. Maybe I was a bit. I think I'd probably throw up at 4 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours is where I'm like, I think I got a shot.
I think 6, you're not safe, but like.
No, 6, I'm sitting pretty, guaranteed.
Okay, 6
Guaranteed.
hours.
Guaranteed, I'm sitting pretty yet, dude. I mean, I've pounded. Like, let's face it, I've pounded back. Like. Pounded back a lot. Like, there's been Packers games, that I've drank like 18. Like there's like, and I'm drunk, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely could do it in 6 hours.
Okay. You know what's wild? Ever since I've dated Addison, I haven't thrown up drinking.
Well, you were never a big.
I've never been a big throw up guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is. We processed. That was a swing and a miss 1 and 2. We still got Yarbrough in the game. Is Yarbrough in the game? Yeah. Yeah. Never been a throw up guy. Back in like university, we used to like mix a shitload. Remember we used to do like when we used to do like Mickey's and shit.
So here's the thing, like 1 and 2 right now. Yarbrough fires.
Oh, goodbye. 2 out.
Kind of surprised he didn't do the challenge right there. That would have been close. Many of the times that I puked had obviously it had a lot to do with the alcohol, but less to do with the alcohol and more to do with the immediate addition of marijuana into the mix.
Yeah, because that would get the room spinning.
Because that's what, like, quite literally, it's like I'm fine, and then boom, room starts going like this. You know. That's never a good idea.
And also food too. Like food kind of like saturates it a lot. And
it does.
It's like it's less.
And honestly, I think that's why I was like quite literally very sober during that 9x9x9 because like
at least from the outside it
so
looked
much,
like it.
But it had nothing to do with like it was literally like a visceral guttural experience of like I'm not big enough to intake that much substance.
Yeah, I just remembered like during it, like I know you, and I was like, okay, he's feeling it now, but maybe near the end, I don't know.
I was starting to feel the alcohol about. Here's the thing, I was starting to feel the alcohol about 3 beers in.
That's gonna be right at Namala. Let's go.
I was starting to feel the alcohol about 3 beers in, and then it went away at about 6 beers, and I was like sober from there on out.
Wow, great, because I wasn't.
And then it was like
I wasn't. Oh, probably I don't know. Because my strat during that stream was different than your strat. I don't know how this works. But I ate a hot dog immediately. I was like, I'm crushing this within the first out. And I usually got it done within the first batter. And then it was beer for the rest on the way out. Just sipping it slowly. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Also, Adam, do you think you can do that challenge? 6 hours, 24 beers. I can confidently say... if I tried, probably, but holy mother of fuck, I can't promise I won't throw up because like that. First of all, I need to be full of food. I need to saturate the shit out of my stomach.
You also got to leave room for 24 beers.
And that's the thing. I also got to leave for 24 beers. I'm gonna be full. That's the thing. I will be so full, and I'm picturing myself on like in the third hour of like I'm just so dizzy, and I'm like. Trying to hold my beer and like I just can't and I'm like hating it. Like there's torture. There'll be torture in the last 2 hours. That's what scares me. And like sure, if I was butt ass sober and you gave me 15 minutes to drink a beer, 100%. But it's the torture aspect of like I can't keep going that is gonna like, hurt.
Yeah, no, it would be painful. Yeah, it'd be painful. 6 hours guaranteed. I'm pretty sure I could do that. But yeah, I mean, it would start to get tough.
Where are we right now? We're in the top of the 8th. We'll give a shout out to our sponsor, I guess, in the 9th because it's all about winning for that sponsor, and we might be winning.
Wedding martinis can be nice. So at the last wedding that we went to, guys,
Oh, jeez.
I got a thing called the everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And
everything.
And like I got pretty like again, this is why I know that I could easily
Also, Arjun Namalo's up
Arjun
right now.
Namalo, baby.
Arjun Namalo.
He's got everything.
He's got everything.
Got everything he needs, man. He's got everything he needs.
Look at that. Talking Yanks on after the show. Can you believe that?
That's wild.
Like, look at Yes Network knows what's up, respects the podcasters, gets John Boy on the show. But
different story.
Different story for the Jays.
Yeah, different story
for the Jays. That is 0-2 to Arjun Namala.
Chris, how did you fare against the Port, Nick? Did the Port
Namala struck out.
Port, alcoholically speaking, was no problem whatsoever. It was genuinely just like, it's not something that I want to drink all the time. Because, like, it is really, really sweet.
6 Canadian dollars and 99 cents to the boys.
Let's go.
It's gross, but if you drink olive oil before a drinking contest, you will win.
Really?
Ew, what?
Okay, shout out and W's in the chat for Lancelot.
Shout out.
I'm gonna have to look that up later, but like, what's the science in that? If that's true or not?
Yeah. What is that? Does the oil act as like a repellent to like your bloodstream soaking in alcohol? Like what? How does that happen? That one's gonna be popped up. Clase, left field out of play. One gone here in the top of the 8th. At a wedding, I had 2 or 3 really wonderful martinis. I had 0 liquor in that. Okay, you're not a drinker.
With 0 liquor after that, but
after that, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean that's super reasonable, Davey boy. I think I had about 10 everythings.
That's wild. Oh man, that night like I kept going back and forth. That's not a strike. Challenge that? No, they're not going to challenge that. Okay. They are challenging. Yeah, what the fuck? That wasn't even close. That literally wasn't even close.
You guys are dumb.
Good challenge. Yeah, that wasn't even close. What did I have? I had wine, of course. Oh, we had those I had bottles of beer. There's also that like sangria, 2-2 here on Class A. It's good. Shout out to Dylan and Kayla. Living their lives. Here's a 2-2. Ooh, Class A strikes out.
Strikeout. Is that 2 gone? Yeah, 2 gone.
2 gone.
2 gone. Top of the 8th right here. Blue Jays still up 5-4.
Excuse me.
Roger says he wants to get married to his body pillow. You know what, man? Nothing's holding you back. I say go for it.
Wow.
I say go for it.
That's crazy. Baroa. That's it to left.
And
should flare in.
And that's going to be based on from Stuart Baroa. Stay hot, guy. Stay hot.
Jordan, this is a wild live stream. Politics and alcohol tangents. Listen, this is what happens when it's a meaningless baseball game. like that's what the live streams are about. Like, you want like uncensored content for a few hours of us, you know? Like, here you go. We got to fill up the time somehow. You know, think about like broadcasters. Like right now, they're talking about nothing right now. They're not even paying attention to the fucking game. The broadcasters are rambling on about something that I don't even care about. If it was us, we'd be talking about alcohol and politics.
That's right.
Pinto is up, who in rookie ball, A ball, in high A ball was actually pretty good. Run on first, 2 out. Okay, like chill.
That's enough.
Is that the second time?
Yeah.
All right, run. Free pass. Unless he wants to work on his pickoff move. Just run. Go ahead. Run. That's what I'd be saying in the regular season. Run. And we're not running. Like, you might as well run. Like, you're Class A. That's your skill set. You run.
He's Baroa.
That's Baroa? Ah, fuck. Still, Baroa, run. You want to go to the big leagues? Get none of their skill set.
1-0.
Still not running.
Really? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, check that. That's high. That's high, ump. It's high. I know it's high. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's way high, dude. This guy did that same. It's the same pitch.
Yeah.
The
Figure
frame
it out.
job. The frame job must be really good by the catcher. Sup, nerds? Siska Hall, welcome
That's in
in,
the dirt.
buddy.
Yo,
Welcome in.
Cahal, I'm trying to get our viewers to send me some Pokemon cards.
Cahal, we'll see you. Oh yeah, you're not coming to the sim. What the hell?
Loser.
You're gonna be missing out. We're gonna be running through 18 easily without you.
Yeah. You'd be clogging up the links.
Yeah, that's right.
3-0 right now on Adrian Pinto Fires. That one's going to be a ball.
Ball,
And
okay.
we are going to take our free base.
We're cooking.
Kind of cooking. Kind of cooking right now.
Cooking on just a little bit. Love me a good frame job, he says. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's what Kirk's the best frame job kind of guy out there. One of the best.
Yeah,
The MLB.
seriously. Literally.
Jump. Jump.
It looks sexy when you can do it nice, you know?
Oh, I know, dude. Like, when you can, like, pull it up while catching it, it's,
Yeah.
like, actually crazy.
It's like it looks like your hand, like, magnetizes to the center
Yeah.
of the zone, you know?
Like, right, like even that, like, that's not bad. Jump. It's the guys who, like, go outside, grab it, and pull it back in with the bat. It's like you have to, like, go with it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so good. 1-0. That's up the
Peyton
middle.
Williams.
Oh, right at him.
And I'll meet up.
Okay, we're still up 5-4. We have 6 outs to go, and the Blue Jays will be 8-4, second in the Grapefruit League. Let's go. I think that's also 4th in the MLB. Hey,
We'll be right back.
It's the boys guy playing the same character. It looks like an awkward nerd who's in action. The awkward nerd who's being thrown into violence and crime. I want to see Namala, AB. Well, we saw it, and he struck out. So, sorry, bro. Sorry. Kirk is proud Mexican. Hell yeah. Yo, we got 106 people watching right now. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a live event March 27th. A lot of us from the Blue Jays Today community are going downtown to Amsterdam Brew House right up here. It's literally a 5-minute walk away from the Rogers Center. So even if you are going down for opening day, come pregame, have a couple brewskis like we're having right now. And then if you are going to stay around at Amsterdam Brew House for the live play-by-play, that's what we're doing. We're doing this exact stream in-house, watching the game. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Can you vlog it? Well, it'll kind of already be vlog. Maybe we'll do something on the side. Who knows? It'll already kind of be vlog because we'll literally be doing this live stream, but at the brew house. So, kind of wild. What's the spin-off show from the boys? I forget. Is there a spin-off show? Oh my god, if there's a spin-off show from the boys, I would watch that. I love the boys. Shot in Toronto. Shout out. I just spilled a little bit on myself. You see that? Spilled a little bit of this delicious Space Invader. That one ripped foul. Is that Tommy Nance? Tell me that's Tommy Nance. That looks like Tommy Nance. It's Tommy Nance! The guy.
Curveball legend.
The legendary curveball. Who actually, I know we ranked him as unlikely to make the team. Might make it now. If we don't make a trade, that one's ripped. Oh, never mind. That's a tie ball
That's
game.
gone.
Tommy Nance!
1 pitch or 2 pitches, my bad, and that one is destroyed. 5 to 5.
I can't believe I just jinxed him by saying that he was going to make the ball team now that Eric Swanson was hurt. And now,
Yeah.
you fucking let one get ripped over the left field wall.
Hanging slider.
Ooh! I don't even know maybe it was the curveball. Wow.
Guy knew it immediately. Bang.
It's like this guy's going to throw it. Oh.
That was like, it didn't even
Destroyed.
land, yeah.
And that's a
That's
base
a base
hit.
knock. Okay.
Dude, Tommy Nance, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was never a fan of Tommy.
No, I hated this fucking guy. I actually, oh my God, that's a wild leg kick. I actually hated last season when we were in that last 2 months of like, who gives a fuck? And they tried to pitch, the network tried to pitch Tommy Nance to us as like this elite guy who had one of the best stuff plus in baseball with the curveball.
It was embarrassing.
I'm like,
it's embarrassing.
You're not fooling me.
It's embarrassing.
Like that's embarrassing, dude. And you know, I think Keegan would be the first to actually admit that he said this too. But like, I even brought up Keegan Matheson on one of the events at Baseball Town. And he's like, "Yeah, that's a joke. That's not serious. We're not serious." And that's a stolen base.
Wow, Yankees all of a sudden in position to maybe win this ball game.
Adam's throwing a lot tonight. That's because the Amsterdams are hitting me, and we're losing, or not losing, but it feels like we're about to lose. Momentum is not in our favor. 0-2. How'd that curveball help you out there? Sure, your curveball is great stuff plus, but that was in the dirt. You know what I mean?
Listen, you don't have to convince me, man. You know I'm not a Tommy Nance lover here or anything.
You know what I mean? Like, guys, stuff plus. I'd be curious to know how it's calculated, but like, oh, it's got great movement. Sure, but like, can you control it? Like, oh, great, nice curveball, buddy.
And
RBI.
Yankees with the lead.
Oh, we're blowing it.
Yankees with the lead.
We're blowing it. We're blowing it.
Wow. You had a chance to maybe try to make a play on that ball?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, man, I thought you were going with, like, I thought, Nance had a chance to make the team, but Buddy's curveball with amazing stuff plus is getting spanked. Nice stuff plus there, Buddy.
All right, well, we might lose now.
Yeah. Wow, just like that.
Like
2
that.
runs. That's a strike.
I challenge that.
Dude, there's nobody out.
Yeah. This feels like quite a bit like last year.
Yeah. Oh, if this was during the regular season and we brought in Tommy Nance to close out the 8th inning, I'd be like, bro.
What was that, Tom?
We hit him?
No, but he just was
that
right
the curveball?
It was in the dirt, yeah. And this guy, like, I guess was like tracking and just fell over. 1-1.
This guy sucks, man. I hate Tommy Nance.
Yeah.
I just hate, and part of it's not his fault because the team put him in the spot and the media put him in the spot. Oh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be low, actually. He's challenging it. We'll see.
Oh.
It's going to be close. Nope.
Yeah,
that
is a ball. Yeah. Great. Tommy Nance is being exposed. Damn it. Umpires can't even save him. It was a nice pitch. Just you missed.
Back in the day, it was great. That's the thing. Now it's like, it's not good enough anymore.
Man, I hate, like, some people may not think the same as me, but like, I actually hate that they're not imposing it this year. It's going to be probably after the next CBA.
That sucks.
So not this year, not next year, but maybe after that. Like,
how are we doing this then?
To test it out, see if people like it. Strikeout.
We get 1 out there.
Yeah, we got 1. Oh, Lancelot with the clowns. See, this season, it's going to be tough to see if the clowns come back. For me personally, in order for the Clown to come back, because they're already at their pits right now, they'd have to like be really actually showing promise, you know, for the first bit at least, for maybe first half, first third, whatever, and then blow it. You know, they'd have to blow it for me, because then I'm like, oh, we're back. Oh, just kidding, we're just clowns again. Because right now we're at the floor. If they start out bad,
They're bad.
that's who they are, right? That's missing. What are we, 101 still? Yeah.
Come on, Tommy. It's listen, man. It's a Friday night. Like, nobody wants to see us lose this thing. Like, come on. You know, like, what are we doing?
We're gonna double play. Oh, nope, that's gonna be a fly ball. It should be an out.
Okay. All right, 2 gone.
Let's go. Number 1 hitter coming up now.
Hardman.
Actually, at this point, it doesn't really
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter at all. Everybody's out of the game. That's important. Which maybe says something a little bit about how they view Tommy Nance. Maybe.
That's true. Yeah, he's in the mix of the bunch of nobodies. You know, other than Yarbrough, and I guess we were pitching the borderline bullpen guys today. Yarbrough, Nance, Yariel. Like, we're pitching the bottom totem pole / maybe next call up dudes.
Who wants it?
Other than Lennings, who was just, we wanted him for his ass.
Jennings.
See, I already forgot.
Yeah.
I said Lennings because I thought thick legs,
big butt.
1-on-1 up against Tyler Hardman, who was ass in 96 games at single A, double A, high single A. Strike. 1-2.
Come on, Nance. Get it done.
You can do it, Nance.
In the mix to make Buffalo, says Davey Boy.
He's a lock Buffalo guy.
Big good spot for him.
I think he's a lock Buffalo guy.
Big good spot for him.
Not for real, though. This guy's going to be the setup man in Buffalo. Maybe even closer. You never know. Who is Buffalo's closer? Fields. Ground ball. This should be... Oh, my God. Aurelvis Martinez is actually garbage. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, I'm serious. That was actually trash.
I looked down for a second.
Dude, okay, when people said his glove was... Look at this.
Oh, no.
Dude, when people said his glove was bad, I was like, I haven't seen it. So I was like, no, we'll find a way. That was shit. They scored it a base hit? Oh, my God. No, that's an error, bro. That was actually shit. Like, that was the end of the inning. And you put a runner in scoring position now for what would be the number 2 hitter in a real life game. Wow.
Nance giving Tanner Rourke vibes. Yeah, a little bit, eh? A little bit of Tanner
with the beard,
Rourke.
actually, yeah.
I loved Tanner Rourke.
Dude, I remember breaking him down on one of the first ever video rooms. Actually, I think it was my first ever video room on this channel. My video room was called "Why Tanner Rourke Sucks," and I loved making that video. I was ripping into this fucking loser. Yo, I would actually love to watch that. Well, I gotta look this up.
Why Tanner Rourke sucks.
Why Tanner Rourke sucks.
Remember when you made the just like out of complete thin air?
Oh yeah, why
in the off season?
Why you say
Kikuchi sucks?
And I think I also said like, and why they're trying to get rid of him or some shit.
Like I forget what it was, but
he was after his first year and like
it was like December or January or something, and like Adam.
Because like it was like one of those things where like we had nothing to talk about. I'm like, and they made a move, and I'm like, this is why Kikuchi's gonna be cut.
Our pen is looking sus, dude. Our pen's been looking sus, Tony. But we do get out of it right there. Not without giving up the lead, though. 6-5, going into potentially the last half inning of the ball game.
I see a lot of these early minute monologues. Remember these?
Oh yeah, of course. No thumbnail at all.
No
just
thumbnail at all.
Toss it out, you know.
I gotta find it somewhere.
Great minute monologues.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Missed the minute monologue. I always liked the minute monologues.
We just turned them into like video rooms.
Yep.
I know I can find it if I look up Tanner Rourke.
Those guys are drinking beers.
Drinking beers.
I like these trees. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Why Tanner Rourke is so bad at baseball video room sessions. This is the first video room.
Tanner Rourke is absolutely awful. We all know he's awful. Tanner Rourke just pitched a game in 2021 and it was awful. He pitched games last year and it was awful. So what the heck is going on with Tanner Rourke? Well, we're gonna look at some video today. And
You guys gotta watch this video.
What is going wrong with Tanner
Let me just skip to the end because I actually remember the ending.
That's just a bad pitch call. You don't throw the slider inside. I don't care what you are. And then we got Dahl high inside. That's another slider. Slider's getting beat up again. So what are we gonna do against Nate Lau, who's hot? He hit a home run off your fastball the last time up. So what are you gonna do? Well, you don't really got much options if everyone's hitting your pitches. So against Nate Lau, you gotta go with the slider, I guess, if you hit the fastball. But that slider gets cranked. Nate Lau's just being hot. But there's no way to get these hitters out because you're just not fooling anybody. You've just got zero deception on any of your pitches. Here's the conclusion, guys. Tanner Rourke, A, cannot command any pitch. His sinker, he can't command that, so it doesn't sink when you leave it up in the zone. His slider, no one's being fooled on it. And his fastball is straight up a cookie that I'd be waiting to eat first pitch every single time I'm hard to plate. Tanner Rourke should be out of the rotation very, very soon. Why? Guys, he just sucks.
He just sucks.
Wow, man! I remember that video room was such therapy to me because I fucking hated that guy so much. You know, he just sucks, man.
Yeah, Tanner Rourke was not very good. I loved him though.
He was a meme. He was the biggest meme ever.
0-1 right now on Aurelio Martinez. Can you make up with it?
Oh, shit.
Can you make up for it with your bat? Whoa.
Even though it's not counted as errors, he's basically had 2 errors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the nowadays baseball, those aren't errors. No, those are fucking errors.
Dude, they ain't baseball with their... I hate it. I actually hate it. It's so stupid.
Like, those should be outs, but you suck.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta make... Why Aurelio Martinez is bad at baseball.
Oh, yeah. Why Aurelio Martinez can't field for his life. And even that, like, swipe. All he had to do was leave his glove in the spot, but he panicked and went, oh! Like, you didn't need to swipe, bro.
Yeah, man.
You could have left it there.
You could tell it was like a full panic grab.
Yeah. I wanted to. Oh! And that's why we want him on the show.
But there you go. That is what he does. That makes him a top prospect.
A leadoff single. That's why he's a permanent DH. Like, if he's coming to the show. That's why, honestly, y'all, I know we love him this season. I think next year he's got a good spot. A good chance to be a everyday DH. Because there'll be a little bit more opportunity. Who the hell are you?
Javon Ward, bro. You don't know Javon Ward?
No. Not a clue.
Javon Ward's elite.
That's going to be a double play. No! Well, Javon Ward's got wheels.
Javon Ward got wheels, baby.
Okay, one out. Oh, Alan Roden. Alan Roden, let's go. Come on, Roden. Back. Back.
Ball.
All right, 1-0. Come on, Alan. Hit a bomb, and let's close it out in the ninth. Oh, we hit. Dude, that's the second time Alan Roden's gotten hit, man.
Dude, you're taking at-bats away.
Yeah, no, like, seriously, the on-base percentage is going to be... That's why I don't take spring training stats into account. It's like, oh, yeah, he's 1,000 on base tonight, but, like, but he got hit twice, you know?
Watley. Andrew Harris says, get off your phone.
No. I'm setting up my birthday plans, Andrew Harris. So, bleh.
Deals. Oh, that ball got away. They are going to advance on this. Now you got runners at second and at third.
Oh, hell yeah. Sack fly ties it now, y'all. Sack fly ties it. Watley's the man.
A single will win the game right now, Jared.
Single will put us ahead, at least. Matt Watley, because we're in the top.
Oh, yeah, now it's Matt Watley, right, again.
Oh, that was close.
Fell off. Well, here's the thing. Not going to be... like, Yankees can't pitch today. But that's because these guys aren't the Yankees. These are... I don't know who they are.
The Yankees.
Roden just gets on base.
Yeah. 2 hit by pitches. He meant for that to happen. He magnetized the ball to his thighs. 2-1. Oh, yeah. That high fastball gets me in MLB The Show all the time.
Ain't going to miss right there on Anderson. Or no, on Watley, sorry. Don't even know.
Who is this guy? What league does he play in?
I
don't know.
genuinely have no idea.
Never heard of this man.
Watley.
Dude, whatever happened to Palmagiani, eh? Last offseason or last spring training? We're all talking about Palmagiani, Canadian, third baseman. What happened to him, dude? Is he hurt? Is he hurt, guys? I think he might be hurt.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He must be hurt, because, like, how did he just disappear? 105 people in here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Blue Jays today. That's ball 4.
Wow,
also, I just realized we should probably give a shout out to the sponsor of this next segment here, everybody, in case the game ends. But big shout out to Tim Hortons, everybody, for being a sponsor. It's time to decide who wins with Roll Up to Win, everybody. Your favorite contest is back. Roll Up to Win at Tim Hortons. That means you can win millions of prizes at Tim Hortons. You could win an unforgettable vacation with Self Vacations, 1,000 Rakuten cash prize, or even a 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz. That one swung on and fouled away. Even the simple joy of winning a free coffee or a donut. But you only have until March 23rd, so open up the Tim's app against rolling. This is the time, Canada. Millions of amazing prizes are waiting for you. Rules apply. Canada only. No purchase necessary. Visit Tim apps for details, everybody. Time to decide to win with Roll Up to Win. 0-1 inside in Namala.
Yeah. Arjun Namala's got a chance to be a hero right here. Bases are loaded. This is what he's dreaming of.
Let's go.
Lancelot calling for the grand slam.
Hell yeah.
That would do it.
That would do it.
That would do it, man. 1-1. That
Instead,
might not do it.
It's going to be maybe a double
That's
play.
That's going to be 1 and...
Oh,
they messed up! They messed up! They messed up! And we're tied.
No, he's out?
No, he's not out. No.
Yeah, they say he's out.
No, he's not out.
No, he's out. No, he called him out. He's right there. Called him out. Wow.
How the fuck is he possibly out?
He was right of the baseline. They're saying he turned towards the field. But it's a tie game.
He was getting up. He fell down. He was getting up.
I don't think he turned towards the field. He literally was on the right side of the foul line. I think that's actually bullshit.
And they don't even give a replay.
I think that's actually bullshit. Well, you can't replay it. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but I want to see it.
Yeah, I know. I want to see it, but Yankees don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, we got her out. Goodbye. But he did score, so it is 6-6. The scoreboard doesn't say it, but it is 6-6. The scoreboard doesn't even fucking know. He turned toward the field. He is out. I think he slipped.
Yeah, he literally slipped and was trying to get up.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he turned towards the field, then slipped. Because that would make sense why he fell. He was like, oh, fuck. And then, like, I gotta go. And then fell. That makes sense, actually, if he did that.
Well,
I thought he slipped after he crossed the bag. But if he slipped because he turned.
I wish I could tell you or not, but they're not showing me the replay. We're just going into the 9th here all tied up.
7-6? Hold on a minute. Yo, our scoreboard's saying it's 7-6. Hold on. Can you imagine we win that way? Hold on. Because one runner would have scored, and then the runner at second would have scored. Hold on. Are we winning? We're winning. It's 7-6.
All right.
Okay, we have a chance to win.
I assume they're going to tell us what is going on when we get back here.
I guess that makes sense. The bases were loaded, and it was one out. They got the runner who was at first base advancing the second out, and then they obviously got Namalo out. But obviously, the runner who was at third at the beginning of that play scored immediately. Then the runner at second must have scored before Namalo was tagged out. We're up. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
All right. Well, let's see if we can close it out, I guess.
Let's get it. Let's be 8-4. All right, and it's
2-0 already.
Wow, we're already 2-0. Okay, well, who is this? Oh, it's Younger. Okay, you're a dude. Classic spring training Younger. Probably like the third year I've seen this dude, and he's
3-0.
Now we're 3-0. Time to win with Rob. Yo, Tim Hortons is the good luck charm, eh? Second time. I brought up Tim Hortons. I don't think when you were here, but I brought him up one time, and then boom, he like took the lead, and I was like, oh fuck, Tim Hortons is it. And 4-pitch walk. Fuck me. Never mind. Let me just shut the hell up about Tim Hortons.
Yeah, man. It's Montero. Not that I know who that is, but
So yeah, here it is. So they got the out. Oh no, they didn't. No, yeah, he turned.
Oh,
he turned. Yeah, he turned. Yeah, it's not about the right side of the. It's like if you turn, and he scored. Yeah. Okay. Well, first run around with a 4-pitch walk, and now it's 5 straight balls. The fuck are we doing? No, it's not Martin. It's Hans Montero. The Yankees don't even know. That's
6
another
straight
ball.
balls, yep.
What is going on? Dude,
Guy
I'm not
doesn't-
swinging.
Yeah, I'm not swinging either. Just let
I'm
this
not
guy
swinging.
walk us in for the win. Just let him walk us in for the win. Yep, it's not close. This guy sucks.
That's why he never gets past.
That's why I've never heard of him before, you know?
Younger? You ever heard
Oh,
Younger?
of course I've heard of Younger. Sorry, I was looking at... My brain malfunctioned. I was looking at Martin. I was like, who's Martin?
Younger is like the classic, you know. Oh my
Yep.
God! 8 straight balls, excuse me, to bring the bases first and second with nobody else.
You're not very good, Hayden.
That's why you're never going to go to the big leagues. Yeah, you're a classic AAA pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need an older closer out there. Well, yeah, it's spring training. He just gets working. Can we? Yeah, thank you. Fine.
Wow.
Even that was questionable.
Yeah, I was going to say, like...
Challenge?
Just kind of thinking about it.
Yeah, he's like, okay, well.
I think it clipped, but like it was close.
Yeah. 0-1. That's low. They're getting away, and they advance. No double play now. Oh, here we go. Right when we thought we could win.
Classic Blue Jays baseball. Back again.
This is classic Blue Jays baseball.
Didn't we miss it? I know I
guess this is your second live stream you've been live for, and we could lose it.
Yep. I think we're gonna.
Swing and a miss on 1 and 2.
Okay, there you go.
We need a strikeout, pop up. That's what we need. One and 2 on Pereira. Younger deals.
Nope.
Give me that.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's not.
fuck.
It's definitely not. I guarantee this is a ball.
Ump wanted to call that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Guaranteed.
That wasn't even fucking close.
Guaranteed.
That wasn't even fucking close. All right. Oh, this is the replay.
Yep. Not close.
See, that's why the replay is great, because that was a crucial moment, and now he gets another pitch and fouls it off. Because that's the thing, like, there's a bias there where the ump wanted to call that strike 3, and also, shout out to Mauricio Perez.
Mauricio Perez.
Yo!
donated $2 Canadian to the boys.
They're just messing up now
They're
so we
just
can win
messing up
later.
now so
Hell
we win
yeah,
later.
baby. Hell
Upside
yeah.
down face. Flex bicep. Baseball.
That's a walk. Oh, no. Sorry. That's full count. My mistake. Thought we were already at 3 balls.
Shout out to Mauricio Perez. Thank you for the dono. Thank you so much. All right, full count. Younger deals. Yeah!
Whoa.
Can't challenge that.
Wow. He chased it.
W, Mauricio. All right, 1 gone. Younger, time to fucking locked in here, buddy. I want to win. I want to be 8 and 4. You know, that's way better than 7 and 5. Way better. It's a swing of 2 games right there. Oh, that's going to be a sac fly, going to tie the game. No, we're going to drop it.
We're gonna
and we're going to fumble it, and we're actually going to get walked off here.
We're actually going to get walked off here. Yeah, we're going to get walked off here.
And we got walked off.
And we're
everybody.
walked off!
From some shitty defense from Jonathan Colase and whoever the hell was in right field. The Blue Jays are losers, just like that. Wow, that was quick. Obviously, in spring training, we're 7 and 5, but you know, we saw Yarl get beat up a bit today, and we saw some good stuff, I guess, from Will Wagner. And
I almost wish
Dalton
that this was
Varsho.
a real game because it was exciting back and forth.
If they were the guys that we actually cared about,
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
all that.
That's the thing. But
I would have been heartbreak if we got the lead in the 9th and gave it up like that.
Yeah, no,
I'd
again,
be like, let's punt Younger to the moon.
Yep,
and also
Younger's gotta go, and both of those guys. Like, what are we doing?
Well, you know, I think Burrow's cat. Like, yeah, that's terrible. That's
terrible.
Blase, that's terrible. Blase, like, that's why you're not making the team. Yeah.
All right, everybody.
that's the guys.
Well, thank you so much
That's
for tuning
it.
in. Shout out once again to Amsterdam Brewery for being absolutely phenomenal, guys. March 27th, mark it in your calendars. We want to see you there.
That's it.
Yeah, that's literally all there is to it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on Monday for our Blue Jays Today show. And as always, go Jays, go!